Sounds good.
Sorry, they still have up money here, so.
Do you guys
good.
mind if you're live on Twitch?
No,
course
no,
not.
go for
Okay.
it. Gotta stop streaming. Can you put that top smoke again, Lily?
Hopping window.
What?
I'm also.
Yeah, KO also in.
Mid.
Side's clear. Oh, no, back flat.
Flat.
Nice.
Ah, that's my bad, Lily.
Spike down. C.
Let's not hit this.
Are they right
Wanna
side?
go mid? Back to.
Yeah, spikes on C.
Yeah. Try to go mid. And see. There's they have
They
two
have
ops.
two ops.
On the right.
Oh. Minimoff's just an expert. He's got the move.
Could be odd.
Ooh.
Dodging.
Oh,
Let's
nice
go.
job. You got this.
That's a metric win there, to be honest.
Yo, what's up, Naru?
30 seconds left.
What's up, Alam?
Nice try.
Nice try, nice try.
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. NTs.
NT.
Yo, can I move you guys to the streaming channel so we don't get randoms joining because they can watch on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
guess.
Just hop and drag me, whoever's on the team. We gotta go fast. We gotta go fast. They're between rounds. Go. Okay, thank you.
Are we saving?
Lujan honestly trolling our.
Give me that Lily
pre-round
POV, let's
strats. This is messed
I only
up.
have enough for a share of this round.
Ugh.
Stream, Lily.
Take
Screens?
one down.
Screens?
Stream.
Dream.
Trainer,
Oh.
trainer,
Oh.
Can you give me your jiggle?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm down in the
Alright.
Op
No
long.
plat.
Op long. Too long.
Very close.
Too
Where do we
long.
put
Oh, they're
them,
back on
chat?
site.
I'm flashing over side.
I'm flanking. I'm
Oh, put them here.
smoking tower.
Put them
Ooh,
here.
ooh. The op is on site.
Flashing in 3, 2, 1. Flash.
alt that, Lily.
Could be short.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
killed it.
Nice.
I've told Lily to buy more ops, chat.
Watch heaven.
Heaven.
Smoking
blind.
it. Oh my gosh. Smoking heaven. Oh lord. That was not good. Jets 127. Nice try.
No, but we didn't get flawless. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
True.
Duh.
You
I
told
was
Lily to
dialed on my
operator?
crosshair and
Me too.
just, like, was swinging heaven and didn't realize it.
I blame the rando that came in to interrupt our pre-round planning.
Yeah, what the hell? That guy was so cringe. Messed
Something about
up.
a stream? I don't know.
I'm here giving
Let's
this man
save this
free
round.
for saving. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
All
let's
right, we got this.
let's do the pistol then with stingers.
Okay,
Stingers?
pistol.
I like it.
Stingers? Okay.
Yeah.
They might be hopping mid.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'll blind us out a window.
I got a slider for their volume.
Instead of smoking
Lowering them a bit.
here, can we get a smoke
What's
here?
Ethan doing in here?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
keep on.
Ethan, what are you doing in here? You showed up on the overlay.
Oh, I got tagged.
It's down. It's down. Oh my god, it's on you.
Oh, it's on me. What the heck?
One garage. One close. Nice, good trade.
Oh my god. bombs
Yo,
down mid,
Nita
bombs down mid.
SC2, thank you for the 2-month prime. Love your content, banana. Thank you. Wayne to bomb 2, thank you for the prime.
Where are we
Ethan's
going?
still on the
Shot it.
overlay.
Let's go see.
Oh my god, we're operating.
It's
Lily
not
POV,
clear.
she's playing Reyna.
Care
B's
B
not
long
cleared?
or C long.
Oh, she can post that up. Force field online.
Nice.
Good.
Easy.
Oh, it's King's Fury we're watching.
Easy.
Lily is not playing Reyna.
Alright,
Wait,
I'm
Lily
gonna
is
pick
playing
up
Reyna.
baby
Wait, I'm
real
so
quick, I'll be
confused. Are we
back.
on Lily
Don't troll
POV?
me.
No, we're watching Austin. We gotta watch
I
Lily
got the op,
POV.
but this ain't mine. Come here, Lily.
We're trying to see Lily op.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Operating? I'm gonna lop her. Oh wait, I picked it. I picked up the wrong gun.
Will you buy me, KJ?
Who took the? Oh, there it is. Wait, someone take this gun. Someone take this gun. Who?
Oh.
I bought on accident.
Ethan's actually just sitting in the overlay, man.
Okay. Let's play for picks. We don't have a. Okay.
Smoke B.
Cemetery, right?
They smoked B.
Oh, she's gonna get one. People always peek in solo queue. Dry.
So it should be long. I got you short.
I think she was calling it the
Alright, back.
Loperator
What's the
tournament.
strat?
Do you guys all have your Underpeel Rec League teams together, tier 3s?
They smoked B, Silva's on A.
Because I think the final due date for team submissions is coming up. There's a lot of teams playing. I'm playing.
Can we start moving up on it here? I think we X.
Yeah.
I'm smoking tower.
Yeah,
Your
Jet.
EU. A lot of
I
people are
think,
EU who are
uh,
I'm
playing.
gonna smoke CT too.
Vertical side. That's fine.
What the fuck?
I'm
Who's?
heaven. Yes. Omen heaven.
You didn't know we were live? It's the streaming channel.
Dead.
One
35 Jet, 140
CVE
Killjoy.
ref, thank you for the
Both
prime.
I'm
both
going
spawn.
graffiti. You can peek off of me.
It's not only 2-3, is it? It is. It is.
I'm watching. Do we know? I'm watching flank. Do
The only
do
way
have
we
any
can for
idea?
sure keep the league ridiculously high quality and
Yeah,
like
CT.
positive and good comms is by making it
Yes, yes, yes.
a
All
restriction.
CT.
2-2-2.
On tier 3s, unfortunately.
Heaven.
Ooh!
Just let Lily.
It's actually too easy for her.
One
Nice.
enemy
On site, on bomb, on bomb.
They're bombing. They're bombing. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
They're
Holy
bombing.
crap.
was scared.
I'm not used to.
W comms.
They're bombing.
Okay, you got the point across. We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
They're bombing.
Minnie, will you buy KO? Will you buy Scott?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, this Elo cannon thing is hard.
Just point and click. Easy.
Point and click.
We could
Where are we
venture.
going? C? We're splitting C? Down.
Yep.
I'm gonna
They're bombing. That's a good comp.
pressure on A by breaking this Silva dart
Okay,
again.
then we're going slow then, I guess. We'll eventually see split.
He's not darting it. Interesting.
She got me with the Odin. Op long, C long.
That
Oh, Silva's B.
Guys,
I have all-
dead. I think we leave and go A.
You are
Getting
brave.
that.
Oh, never mind. It's smoked off. I was like,
Yeah.
freaking.
I'm gonna be Underpeel glass. You should
Short
just
is
go
not
read.
clear.
Matsumoto.
No, it's not.
I'm not the right person to ask.
Oh, we don't have
What?
smoke.
Yeah,
Lily's the
yeah.
right person to ask.
Okay, thank
She's running the league,
I'm holding your heaven.
but she's playing right now.
We got a native.
So you should just go read.
Hated it.
I'm tapping.
Like, I don't know if there's an
Yeah, we have
EU
bomb.
version. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know when the
Okay, get ready to
final
swing
deadline
upwards.
is.
Yeah, swing off my
Go
combat.
read.
Two. I'm flashing a connector for you. Oh. Go far.
One going heaven now.
Oh my god, we're on
I'm
the
going
alert.
huge here.
Oh, nice. Heaven.
Heaven
Yeah.
CT.
KJ heaven.
I'm watching CT. Watching heaven.
120 Omen.
Oh my god, he
Mini
knifed
mob.
them.
Nice. Mini
The
mod.
classic
He must
mini mob.
knifed them.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Good job.
Wait, Pin Flash?
Get up,
Pin Flash, who did 600 damage that round, doesn't get a shout out? That's messed
No
up.
info about the end of the league.
Flash.
Okay, Dasimoto.
Let's
Flash.
go. Let's go.
If I
Alright, what
find
are we
info
doing?
about it,
Do I get the
You're
Elo
eating a
cannon
timeout,
again?
though.
Do I- Oh
Okay,
wait,
I
that's
don't want
mine.
that.
That's mine. That's mine.
Yeah, Minnie's out
Right.
here with 9K. Get that Elo.
let's
man.
see.
Okay.
Yeah, let me
I-
buy. My
Do
bad.
I need to buy
Alright.
somebody?
Want to run up
Here, buy
last
me, buy
round?
me,
How many weeks they run will be
I-
dependent on the number of
Oh, it's
teams
last
that
round. It's
join.
last round.
Let's KO into.
I don't
let's
really
KO into
know.
C.
And let's
I'm
keep
gonna run
reading.
it First. Well,
The official league games will run 10 to 12 weeks each, starting June
Silva dart.
4th.
do
Take that shit.
somewhere. I
Catch you later, Dasimoto.
Left
Back
corner
flat.
behind Plat. Left corner behind
yeah,
Plat.
left
It's like
corner.
telling your mom you couldn't find it when you looked for it real hard, and then she found it the first place she looked.
Ooh, flank, flank.
Backside. One garage.
Spike down.
Wait, what? How did I get timing like that? That was un.
Oh! You can't move while you're aiming with the
He
arm.
is up now.
You're nothing.
Nice try.
Nice
Oh.
try. Good half, good half, good
Guys,
half.
I feel like I threw. If I had a Vandal, that would have gone differently. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You gotta learn to use the op
I
somehow.
gotta learn to
KJ,
use
come
the
in with me.
eagle
He's actually
cannon somehow.
offensive
Who's
operating.
going A with you, KJ?
KJ.
Clumsily have different
Just for
vision,
this
you
one,
know?
just
Yeah, they have vision
No, I
that
think we just four-man push A
they've got
lobby.
more mature
I'm not
vision.
Okay, I
joking.
have stim beacon.
They're confident that they will find it. When you read there, when Dasumoto read there, he was confident it wasn't there. Well, I'm confident in Lily
Wait, are we actually pushing this?
to provide
Yes,
that
we're pushing this
information.
and we're
So when
going
I'm
in
looking,
for
I know
keeping
it's
it
there.
Hello.
It's easier to find
you-
something
No,
when you think it's there.
Don't
Okay.
smoke it. Don't smoke it. Don't smoke it. Save your smokes for a
down.
retake. I'm gonna nade it so they won't be able to push.
I'll buy a blind then.
Are people really copying my
Something
no
in front of
sound
you,
sheriff gameplay, Dapple? Even though I've explicitly told people that this is like a fix for one of my personal bad habits that I'm not even telling you what it
There we
is
go.
because I don't want
There we
people to
go.
self-diagnose it.
B, you
They're in
said?
garage, I think.
We
They're
flanked them
grassish
then.
area.
Behind you, Lily.
Yeah, they're in garage.
Wow. Okay.
Frenzy
One more,
diff.
one more. Nice.
Frenzy
Nice.
diff!
Nice.
Reload
Nice.
that
Nice.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omen's out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going CT.
Frenzy diff.
Or else what?
Oh my god, we're making way too much noise, Lily.
Planting now.
Oh, he's
Ceiling.
Oh,
flanking.
one's
Yeah.
on the two ones on site. One's on site. At minimum. Reyna's on site.
Nice try.
Nice. Omen one shot.
Jet was garage-ish.
Rice is unavailable. Thank you for the prime. By the way, I will be making Brad begin his run of I Want to Be the
Nice
Bashi
try.
tomorrow.
Nice try, mini.
Let me grab the. I gotta
NT.
grab the stream link.
Alright, KJ, come in with me again.
Week
We do
6,
it
day
this
2,
time.
I
Put your
believe.
turret up in the same spot. I'm gonna bait for you short.
Yeah, I'll make an
Double
event
short.
for that on the Discord. I'll coordinate with Brad with when he's down to do that.
Nice
Where
shot.
they have
Killed
started-
that guy.
Buy
Lily,
a,
can
buy
you
a shorty
come
and go
stand
sit
in
right here
window
and look
for
at the
me?
wall. And when your
and
turret
bait
goes
for me?
off, swing
Yeah.
out with the shorty
Okay.
and get yours.
I'm darting mid.
Do me to walk up.
Definitely
just
watching
look
that.
at the
Yeah, it's
wall.
gonna be so good.
One window.
Grass.
I don't think they're coming here. Unlucky.
Another grass.
Oh, one's grass. Yeah.
I want to get like
Two
a lot of
grass.
notoriously bad gamers for a series like that, but I want to be the Bashi's way too
They're walking up
Oh,
way
B.
too
shit.
difficult for that because it would last too long. Like imagine if not just
Two-
Brad, but like
Two B window.
let's see, Lily Pichu.
Nice try.
Oh my
It's
god. We're
quite
not gonna
bad
talk
at
about
picking
that.
up
Good eco.
games.
Good eco. We got
Good
two.
eco. Good eco.
No, good.
You need people who
eco,
are
good
bad at, like,
eco.
Or three. Yeah, sorry, I can't count.
Yeah.
Try harding. And you have to pick like a really difficult game
Switch with me on B. I'm gonna play
and
here
just
so I can fast
watch
rotate.
them play it.
Playing fast rotate.
Define bad gamer,
I'll
Brad.
play C.
Brad is my definition. The more Brad like somebody is, the better qualified they are for this.
I'm gonna swing off my contact garage. My turret contact.
No, Ethan,
We'll
you're like
play
the
retake.
anti-Brad. You
We'll
beat
play
Winnie the Pooh's
retake,
home run
eh?
derby in one sitting. Way too good.
Jet A. Jet C.
See, you said?
What's the game he's playing? It's called
So
I Want to Be the
hard today,
Bashi. It's quite possibly the most
Not him,
difficult
man.
game
He's just kind
imaginable.
Two towards A.
The 2D platformer.
I definitely hear him in a short.
And the way it's going to work
Push up
is
garage.
we've set up an account that
Oh,
I
push over
own
here.
that people can donate
You're
to
smoking
while he's
heaven?
playing the game. He's going to be streaming his completion of the
Two
game,
shorts,
however
Jet
long
and
that
Silver
takes. I would guess like half a year, maybe a year.
Let's run up, let's run
And
up.
every donation he receives goes into that account that I
Two
own,
on site.
and
two
he
on site.
doesn't get the money until he beats the game. So he'll see how much money he's
Short.
gotten, but Brad doesn't get any of it until he beats the game.
Nice.
Nice. Good
Easy.
job.
Let's go.
To be clear, I'm not doing anything with the money either. It's just going in a savings account.
You should take it. You should take it.
Toxic.
Don't be toxic.
If Brad gives up, we'll just donate all the money to
Viewers
charity.
on Twitch right now.
Like, I don't need the money. But the point is, it's going to be like this big cash prize that keeps growing as Brad struggles to beat the game.
You can buy me a.
It's okay. I buy a Guardian. I'm deep.
Brad does baseball type of stuff or a bit better, a lot better. Brad did beat Winnie the Pooh baseball. It took him like another
Oh,
3
garage
days, but he
control
played it
with
for
my
like 5
judge.
hours a day for the next 3 days until he beat it.
Did Silva dart you
He's
here
persistent.
on short?
No,
or on
he
long?
darted short.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna like sit in the corner garage?
Yep.
Okay, my turret will make contact for you.
Ethan, have you heard of I Want to Be the Bashi? Are you familiar with the
outside
game?
Garage.
They're spamming
Because
me
if not,
and
we
at the
we could
window.
have Ethan play it for a
Nice,
bit
good
on
kills.
stream today,
That's Spike.
Spike down
so you guys
A.
can see what Brad's in store for.
So
Never
outside
heard of it?
garage.
Oh
leaving C, I'm
baby,
gonna go.
oh baby.
They're one
Ethan, are you down to
outside
try
window.
it? Are you down to try it?
Oh, about this.
Ooh.
You know what? Fucking pissing me off.
And the ones who know, I uploaded it. It's called bashi.zip right here.
Oh,
You want to download it from there, Ethan,
They got Spike.
because otherwise I cannot guarantee if you download a virus or
That's
not.
pretty
Spike.
safe.
Yeah.
Could
If
be
you download it
outside,
from
could
there,
be
that one's
outside.
good. I uploaded it for you.
Her turret was here, but it's
It's
off.
free.
watching
It's just a
Vidgrass
2D
here.
platforming game.
Kerosene link. Kerosene link. Like B.
Alright.
I have garage for you. Yep.
Easy.
She's from B. I'm waiting for you to peek with me. Let's hold this cross.
I have a judge.
Okay, now we need to go into another channel, Ethan.
Okay.
Let's go into the user count, Ethan, once you've got it running. Because Brad's out today.
Boring.
His girlfriend's
Oh my
parents are
God, you
visiting.
freaking adrenaline junkie. Just
So you
hold
guys can
it.
all get a taste of
Well, Austin's the one jiggling.
what
and
Brad is
Stop
about to go
Jiggling.
through.
I'm literally sitting on Spike.
She's walked up.
The only quality that Brad has is persistence. And that is all you need. He will beat the game. But it's going to
14
take him
seconds, 14 seconds.
forever.
Oh yeah, just stay
There's
alive.
no
She has no
time.
time. No time.
It's just a regular platformer. There's nothing special about it in terms of like the controllers are really
Nice.
the controls are really tight, very
Bring my
straightforward.
Vandal back.
There's no RNG.
Judge diff.
It's just a very
Judge
punishing
diff, to be
platformer.
honest. Actually, someone
Guys.
take this. Yeah.
We're
Someone
just,
take that
we're
gun.
just playing
Take
well.
that gun. Take that gun.
Emily's
I'm gonna op
almost
A.
top frag.
Actually, I'll
Waiting
op
on
C
me,
this
bye.
round.
Wait, are you elo sticking?
Yeah, you weren't buying it.
Oh,
Is that what
Oh.
it's called? Elo sticking?
damn. Okay.
Is it like Jump King? It's about 5,000 times worse. Yo.
Yo, hang on, I'm still opening.
Say less. Say less.
Put this monster on my desktop. All right.
DM from Brendan.
Am I supposed to be a warning sign, or am I supposed to have? Arrow keys, enter, delete. Okay. Let's
Oh, you gotta share your screen, Ethan.
yeah, I'm making it visible.
Oh, okay.
Just in settings right now.
Let me check the game. Perfect. Game is not starting yet. Oh, baby. Okay,
Is
Ted,
this a
this
game
is
we're
the
actually
game we're
playing
having
with,
Brad play to completion.
Is this a game that I should be playing keyboard or?
Yes.
Okay. Game?
Yup, it's
Is-
Bashi time.
Characters in the options section.
I only see your game right now. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You want to play on, yes, hard on mode. That's the difficulty that Brad will be playing on. Let me cook soup. Thank you for the 4 months.
Okay, how do I...
He just died.
Yeah, I get that. I'm a little... I just don't know what button 1 is.
Probably space.
It was not space.
He just died.
Thank you.
What's jump by default, Chad? Do you know?
This game's gonna piss Brad off so bad.
W, somebody says? Z and
Uh,
X, says Anima.
Oh, how Hell yeah. Okay, easy. I can jump twice.
Yup. Oh, there we go.
So you keep midair to perform double jump. Cool. Oh, I have to start.
Well, there are checkpoints. Don't worry.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you this because otherwise you're not gonna get this for a moment. Notice your mouse after about 2 seconds starts hunting you down, and when your mouse touches your character, you die. That's why you keep dying. You can take your mouse off the screen and it won't do that.
Oh my god. This game is going.
This game is super troll.
This game is incredible.
The chat was wondering how you were dying too.
Okay. This double jump mechanic sucks.
The platforming's really tough.
Oh, I understand. I just need to read.
Yes, you have to hold the keyboard.
I assume we're not telling Brad. The
Brad knows
thing.
nothing about the game.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. See, execute a shoot. You may have 5 bullets on the screen at once. Shoot a save point. By saving at a high point, then resetting. What the fuck is this mechanic? Hold on.
Anytime you hit the save, the frame you hit it is where your character respawns when you reload, but your jump is reset when you reload. You have to shoot after the end of your first. Uh-oh. You have to shoot before your second jump. You see, shoot plus jump. The tutorial's really trying to tell you what to do. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Well, then you have to hit R to reset to your save point. But you see how you're ending so low because you're not holding jump when you shoot the save point.
I got it. Okay. This game is.
This is the tutorial. This is the tutorial.
Okay.
Come on, you have to get past this tutorial because it gets so good.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to.
You can get past this point. This point is actually quite trivial. You have to shoot and jump where it says to shoot and jump and hold the jump
button. Let me
button.
switch keyboards real quick. Give me 1 second. I just got a new keyboard and it's got like weird. I don't like it for this.
Oh, Anima, the first world, it was going to take like Brad a month. Are you kidding?
Okay. Fuck, I can't play on this keyboard. It doesn't have arrow keys.
Yeah, compared to the rest of the game, this is like the game telling you to hold right to move right.
Okay. Hold, please.
How many worlds are there? I don't remember. A lot.
Let's go WSAD. This is just going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
Yes. Careful, your mouse is on the screen.
Yeah. Okay. So, hold on. All right, so it's a short jump into a shoot and a long jump.
Well, it's a long jump into a shoot and a long jump.
So, okay, this is... Oh, that actually might...
You could probably continue from there, but you only get 1 extra jump after a reset, I believe.
Yeah, hang on. I need to give myself better shoot buttons.
Of course.
Restart can still be R. That's fine, actually.
So, Calf, this game was
What is my jump
explicitly
button?
designed for hardcore 2D platform enthusiasts, and the difficulty of it is actually quite loved by the community who plays the game.
I didn't change my control somehow? We'll go B. We'll go N. We'll keep R. And then we'll go M. Okay.
This guy's still in the tutorial chat.
I don't like this game. I'm gonna be honest here.
You have to get past the tutorial, Ethan.
I genuinely don't know if I'm going to.
It's so easy. You jump, then at the bottom of your jump, you shoot and jump again.
Look,
Hold the jump button.
I know you're saying that to me, but my brain is not working with this right now.
Then at the peak of your next jump, your bullet will hit the save point, and you can restart. Then you have to do it one more time.
Okay.
Almost, almost. Yes, almost. Just shoot a little later. Just shoot a little later. Yep, you got this. Yeah, but now you have to jump on that second shot. You're timing the second shot really well now, but you've got to jump and hold jump as you shoot it. No, stop
Alright,
shooting.
chat.
You got to shoot and jump. Yes! Yes, you got to hit R. Yup, and then you have to shoot it again. No, hit R. Keep using R. Yes. You just have to hit it again. But first you want... No! You set a new save! You had it.
I hit R too fast.
No. You don't have to hit R. Don't worry. If you die, it doesn't matter. It saves your most recent save. Regardless if you die. So don't press R at all until you get a good run. Yes!
I think that might be...
Yes, now you are and... No!
Keep fucking... Okay.
You reset your save.
I see that, Christian.
He's learning. He's learning.
Okay. No, I'm using the wrong fucking button. Hang on, I'm changing shoot to be something not next to jump. Hang on. Okay.
I mean, you didn't want to jump there either. You wanted to press R.
Yeah, well, no, I wanted to press R and then jump.
Yes. But you didn't press R. You just
Button
shot your
one
gun.
is jump. Do I want jump to be space or shoot to be space? I want shoot to be space. Okay. All right, chat. Okay. Wrong button. Nope. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Keep doing that.
Okay.
Reset first and then jump. Yes! Then reset and jump. Now shoot the save again. Bingo.
Oh.
Bingo. Man has
that the
completed the tutorial.
Oh, it tells me how many times I've died. That's so sick of it. Cool, I have no trophies.
I'm so hyped to see him play the game now,
I
chat.
shot the thing. Okay.
It'll only take you about 2 minutes now to realize how doomed Brad is.
Oh no, I already recognize that like 100%.
No. It's a lot worse.
Huh.
Oh, the save points try to kill you.
Interesting. Okay. Wait, there's something over here.
They said, please don't shoot.
Yeah, but there's simply no way for me to know that. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh.
Character select. Damn, they were 6 months.
I think this will be fun as Meat Boy, Super Meat Boy. Let's go. Can I not do this?
You need a name, I think.
Brad is doomed. Great. Oh, good.
You're hitting your mouse. You forgot about the mouse.
Yep, that's on me. That's on me, chat. Okay, so it's a little bit left.
Oh, yep, you got this.
Okay. So what I really want to do here is go left.
You can. It is possible.
I see that. It's going to be like a long... I'm going right. Somehow.
No, you're not. You can't.
Oh, I have to go left?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is actually the only route to go at the start of the game other than those crazy spiky boys.
Other than the crazy spiky boys?
Yeah, if you go straight to the right. These are your two options.
Oh, yeah.
We're just on world 1-1, Ethan.
I'm...
Yeah, Brett, I feel like
seeing
when Brad
that.
gets to the first boss fight, he's so done for.
Yeah, these are not my favorite kind of game anyway.
Yeah, no, this is the best type of game to watch Brad play.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have an absolute blast.
The moment he
watching
opens
this.
that pool, I'm putting $1,000 in his prize pool.
Okay, so I think I'm safe if I stay here. So it's a quick jump into a fall, into a jump into a fall. Not good at jumping, guys. I'm not good at the jumping.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm just gonna show you. Actually, just tune into the stream. I'm just gonna show you like a speed run of this so you can see how bad it gets.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Bashi. That's what Brad is gonna be playing. I want to beat Bashi speed run. All right. Sure, a TAS. This is what Brad has in store for him, and we'll have the loud game over here, so you know we're not missing anything. Ooh, a little bug that lets you go faster. This is on an easier difficulty than Brad will be playing on, actually. Yeah, let's go. Shit, this is... Oh, that's any percent. I just want somebody actually playing the game. Here we go. There we go. We're at the same point. This is for real harder than 100% Celeste. Oh, it's way harder. Way harder.
I'm not sure.
It's so much harder.
One half of me wants to stop.
All right, here's the first boss. Hello Kitty. There's 8 worlds, as you can see on the left.
The other half of me still thinks there's a run happening.
Characters do different things. Oh no, all cosmetic.
Like in movies, the devil on my right shoulder, the angel on my left shoulder. Just don't know who's who.
So that's world
I
1.
got stuck in the bridge. That is fantastic, dude. Lovely.
World 2.
Peter, I'm not paying attention.
This is what Brad is going to be playing.
That costs a tiny bit of time here and there.
Those dodges on those spikes is really hard. It took me like 3 hours to get this one checkpoint when I played the game back in high school.
I almost bought the rupee. I have to like really pay attention right now. Like kinda sleepy. So
Have you beaten Basho of the Way? I have. Yes,
100%
silver one.
paying attention to the game on easy parts.
I put way too many hours into this game. So I had this like cheap Windows laptop, and I didn't have like data at the time in high school, like on my phone or anything. And a lot of the time on the bus, like there's nothing to do, and so I had Bashi. And like on the train in New York City on the weekends, I'd go in a lot. I play a lot of this game.
Release. I actually hate that part now.
So I have
You
indeed
go
beaten
like
this
2
entire
games
game.
in a row to them. I was actually like right before I got my PB.
How precise is the movement?
I wasn't
There is one jump
I was like,
near the end that's frame perfect, I believe. But it's like there's a checkpoint right near it. You just have to hit a frame perfect jump and then you get a
off my
checkpoint.
PB. I lost time to dumb shit over and over.
The movement's really tight, so it's very skill based. How many hours?
Really low.
Like over half a year. I did not keep count of hours.
Also, this CD sucks. Maybe
Bat
we
jump
should
is stupid hard
add
right
it
there.
to 100%. Or add it to the game. Add to any percent.
There's so many of those like, oh god,
while I was playing
this one is,
this,
you see it's just inverting the screen on a pattern.
Shit meme.
The controls do not get inverted when it does that.
Totally fell for it.
This one, the spikes switch every time you press the jump button.
Dude, ahead again.
All right, second boss.
Oh, I shot over him twice. That's rip 3 cycle pretty much. Good shit.
The Heineken 0.0 Ascent map? Is that what I'm seeing right now?
I hate it happened so randomly.
Wait.
So-
How are we taking Loud to Ascent? Whose decision was this?
Can they be beat now? Have the rest of the teams gotten that much better?
Whose
right,
decision
during
was
the
this?
split That Loud is now.
Why do we
everyone
keep
catch up to
taking
that?
Loud to Ascent?
Start with Loud on attack. And quick clear out. The crowd is.
Why do we
ready.
not ban this
Thieves
map
are gonna
against
play a
Loud?
retake on B here. They set up for a nice stack towards that mid area. Be happy to let Loud in and see what they can do. Thieves having a decent retake percentage. Let's see if they can make it work here on Loud.
You definitely want to have a strong start now on the defensive side. As first contact is going to be Sadak, just by the Swift with some support towards
What the
the
hell?
staircase. Plan is going to go down at the default, but the first blood still comes in for the 100 Thieves.
Bro, what? Look at this Loud attack. Tengu, thank you for the tier 3. Is that Les playing Shorty on Killjoy on pistol round? Just sitting B main?
Right now, tip of the sphere, trying to come back
And then they're
into
going to push
the
in the
site.
smoke to clear him and he just gets one or
The
what?
positioning of these for the defenders. Beautiful paranoia. He tries to down for the site and even
Bro, what is this buffering? Don't worry, we're on YouTube so we can watch it back. But
two players inside. Now there's only one left on that lurk.
wait, he had a
Slice
frenzy
up the board versus
too.
one. Crowd cells already on the defuse. A 1v1 against Bang on a staircase as Les has to move in, but it's too little too late. 100 Thieves
Wait,
still
does he
very
buy-
strong on this map.
Oh my
Fantastic
god.
patience to wait for the smoke,
Does he
smoking
buy
those priority
Frenzy
zones,
Shorty
and they take 2 and 2
and
on B
juggle
and
them
stairs
into-
to make that look clean. Even with the comp switch here,
I'm sorry,
100
Chad.
Thieves
What?
going away from the
Did he
Vipers. They
juggle a
said,
Frenzy
"We're
and
gonna
Shorty
mix
here
things up,
and then
but
just
we
hold
got
B
Haven
main
coming
on the
up, and
smoke?
they
Because
got
if they
the
push,
Sage and on
the
Haven
Shorty is
Gecko even
different.
maybe, but
Yeah, I'm checking that buy again. We'll be a bit delayed on round 2, but
100 Thieves with some support towards the staircase.
so here he has a Shorty.
retake.
Here he has a Frenzy.
Be happy to let
Where's the
Loud
Shorty
in,
come
see what
from?
they can do. Thieves having a decent retake
Nobody has a Shorty right now. Look at the pistols.
percentage. Let's see if they can make it work here.
Nobody has a Shorty.
They want to have a strong start now on a
Les just threw his Frenzy on the ground and look where he is. He's picking up a Shorty, chat. He takes the site with a Frenzy,
defensive
and
side.
then when they determine they have sight, he maintains B main control with a Shorty. What the hell?
For the system, they just start, and we'll see the defense being set up. more
Excuse
default.
me?
Let's focus on Loud. You already have your market or your wine 0 point going out.
Who plays like
Great
that?
knowledge to get already on 2.
the adjustments. Cryo once
Cryo
again,
diff.
the first blood into the round against Sadak. So that's one initiator down. All of Loud still were trying to work the map a little bit slowly, but you saw the adjustments from 100 Thieves when they were hit by that 0 point in wine. Double swing out for the support.
Exactly, pretty aggressive to go on an eco round like this. 100 Thieves having a little bit of a buy here.
The way anybody does that in
Still
solo
wanna
queue?
push up. They still want to meet Loud
Agreed.
first.
Seems like a waste of money. Disagree.
Gives them the idea Loud could be
The idea is
taking
if
over
you get
towards
B side control for free, which you will frequently on this map on pistol,
block this off,
then
the Killjoy
your
utility
odds in the B main fight
round 2 to the right
with
spot.
Frenzy versus with Shorty are like 60-40 to like 90-10 for 150 credits.
Now with the recon dart to come out to ping Derek, forcing him back towards the back of the site.
Doing it in solo queue is pretty much worthless, of course. You could just buy the Shorty in solo queue.
Ready for 2 kills. 6 bullets. Godsey looking for the trade, but he still gets picked
Bro.
up by Aspas. To the rescue. But it's just gonna
This
be
dude's getting a plant. They killed 3.
I mean, this is still possible with the
Oh,
shot.
he didn't get the plant. He didn't get the plant.
After he got hit by the paranoia, now the high-low on the staircase for 100 Thieves. The jiggle peek to spot the first one. Now on the high-low, both of them are there at the staircase. Noel will bank for the kill.
10 seconds
Dancing,
left.
bobbing, and weaving.
How is
He
it?
makes it out.
Bro, he's a raid boss.
By the Phantom of
That's like
Asadok.
only if you're smoked off, which you are, against a team that you've studied with your 7 analysts who tell you they always smoke B main on the B
Which is
retake.
very important. This is a team that loves to get to the operator. They're very good on their full buy round. So if you can prevent
Carl
it,
Maestro,
having
thanks for the
slightly
2-month prime.
high, you are in a better position. 100 Thieves now getting ready to stave this off. Let's see if they can grab this bonus. Odin already for Countzine here. And they're going to look to start tearing through some of these walls to get that early chip damage down onto 100 Thieves.
Aspas is really
Setup is to
scary.
push Cat possibly a little bit. The smoke to come out in mid. See how they set up. And a little B main coverage for this orb. If they want to grab it in the end. Good control though. Just getting a little bit more info before.
Is
Loud
Aspas
can make their
streaming?
first move,
No,
which
he's
all
playing a
round
LAN
moves
right
on
now.
Towards this side.
You see the play of Stellar trying to play close with the stinger off the ping of the turret. There's a swing out, but unfortunately
Ooh.
gets stopped by Sadak.
Ooh, that's a good nade.
Odin, as I heard that coming out from Kawatzin on the attack. Al Joan to try to clear it out. Now actually
Did they see
couldn't
him?
get the ping, but at least
Oh, they
Jared
did.
got spotted and finally at the last second. Under heavy attack, taken down as well.
Sheesh.
Swarm into this B site for the plant.
It's all a question of how clean Loud can make the anti-eco. 1 death would be really
Plants
clean.
back in the open. You still have Les here hanging out.
Yep.
He's gonna make little to no noise until he has to.
Okay.
This paranoia was important, but Les was already waiting at the B main.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Bonus round that does do a
That's
little bit of
just
damage.
normal
Almost got the
clean.
third one onto Les. But Loud are able to answer back in their buy round.
Playing it slow. Not even getting too much information on 100 Thieves that round. They did have the 0 point go out. And then with the amount of time passed at that point,
That stat is
anything could have happened.
that's
Yeah,
a
you
depressing
see
stat to
100
show.
Thieves have yet
100
to
Thieves is
secure
0-3 on Ascent.
This map.
Loud is
for
3-0.
themselves here in VCT Americas.
Stop buying
Start
Phantom.
so
Hard
far, see if
disagree,
we can get this
Hypernova.
one round back
You,
after
the only
bonus.
reason why people dislike Phantom is because you can feel when the Phantom screws you over because it's subjective. But when the Vandal screws you over, you can't tell.
They don't want to give up any
because like
space
it
for
has
free,
slightly
and
worse
that's gonna
first
be
bullet
less
and
out there
accuracy.
towards the mid-side.
How often does that hurt you? Can't tell. Its spray is a bit worse. How often does that hurt you? Hard to say.
Little bit of ruckus, little bit
The
of
Phantom
overdrive.
does 140 on a headshot. How often does that hurt you?
Back off.
7 times
They're very
exactly
happy to do
yesterday.
this. Like
And
we
that's
said, the
why,
rounds are super strong for Loud
people don't buy the
because
Phantom.
They take their time because they source their opponent and what's happening on every side of the map. This is now just going to be Cryo alone. He did have the
Hypernova is definitely the type of guy to buy Vandal because he copes off of a single 140.
Playing a little bit more aggressively into these off angles. That's not being cleared by Loud.
Yeah, no, I'm on Team
Guarantees
Phantom.
now a first blood into the round as he got the backstab kill onto a key
However, I think anybody on either team would be a fool to say that it's objective in either way.
They're going to see mid here. Yeah, Derek doing a well check. Back in mid. In the mid
One gun is
let's see
definitely
if this
stronger than the
Stellar
other, but I
that's
don't think
ready
it's a
inside B. You can see the
cut
spike
and dry
being
solved
balancing
case.
right now to come in through that
It'd be
utility.
very unlikely that they're equally strong. That'd be insane.
100 Loud has the numbers if they push this way, but they're going to have 100 Thieves hot on their heels.
Loud has to put a lot of pressure coming
You know,
into the
Taco, I'm talking in aggregate. Like if you had somebody who only bought Vandal and somebody who only bought Phantom,
And as we take care of the alarm,
which is better?
as he focuses
Ooh.
check into the round.
Nicely
Swift
done.
Sim, Thave of the Prime.
From last round to this round,
Great round by 100 Thieves. Let's go.
Time Loud is going to take. Wait for that contact play then, right? Cryo found contact play in mid. That wasn't a take, that wasn't util.
One enemy remaining.
It's very telling in how Loud wants to take this space right now. And 100
Yeah, no, there's a
Thieves
reason I
in
don't
one
encourage
round
people to
still could
stick
be
to
very
one
back
and
and
always
forth.
buy.
Blade
Like,
Storm
oh,
is
everyone
right
buy
across
Phantom.
here.
It's better.
So
I don't
give
say
it
that.
a money save round, seeing just
There are
40
some rounds on some maps, on some agents, where I question the person's choice.
Placing
following
swarm
this
I believe I questioned Mello's Vandal one time when he slid into ropes on Split.
instead of wine this
His
time.
neon.
Aspas pulled out his knives when, fortunately, Krauself pulled out
Oh my
his at the
gosh.
end of the round, but it doesn't matter. Still gets another first blood into the round. Third one so far into the game, making that about a 5 HP left. But Aspas is still looking for that space, being cleared by the Paranoia. Counter Paranoia, but it doesn't hit him. Flying across the map on the A side, gets a double kill now. A flash into the smoke.
Okay, Asuna.
Kill. Back to a 3 versus 3, but Loud is looking for this plant. Out towards A main. Fighting back now for information. Aljon does get the ping.
Wait, 100
Now
Thieves is kinda
forcing Aspas
cooking.
away. And thanks to all these
wants
kills
it.
from Stellar, he has that lockdown into the cat. So that pushes everybody from Loud out towards Wine. And it's time for 100 Thieves to move into the A site.
Turret out.
Flash in a turret, forcing Aspas away once again. A recon dart just
Ooh, they turn off his knives. But then they peek his
Up
shorty.
to Derek somehow with only 21 HP. The jump spot coming out from Aspas. The recon dart, the shot. And now you could just play the clock, the time here for
They're just
Loud.
playing one at a time.
And it looks to be a
Damn, Loud.
the patience
Damn.
and now the virtue of Loud. As
They
they're
played that
fighting back
so
with the
clinically at the
Warlock.
end.
The full push. A little disjointed when they went for that on the A main control towards Wine. Loud's just able to line him up, take him down, and then play cat and mouse at the end there with the spike. What? That was just like cinematic from Aspas. Up and over the Paranoia and then gets the blades. So you gotta be kidding me. Doing no wrong that round. Aspas brings it back for the team. And we said that Blade Storm was going to be very, very important. And it took out and made way for Loud to get into A site. Again, a little bit of that love towards A. They may just keep focusing this orb here. If they can get Aspas to do things like that, and he starts a little bit of the hero aura for this game to make an impact. B is going to be pushed once again. 100 Thieves continue this main control, Vans. They
Aspas is best in the world right now, hands down. I think only Dirk can keep up with him, personal opinion.
It's very hard to react.
I think
They got it in
people
for
are way
not
too
actually
likely to assign best in the world to the duelist role or the chamber role.
already popping it towards
The
it.
agents
There's
are
that dash
designed
that
to
you are
heckin'
looking at.
frag.
Or around the cast, the lurk from Les. For the first blood and the advantage for Loud as they move into the A site. 100 Thieves are looking to focus towards mid while Aspas continues to push forward towards heaven.
Bot coming back.
Look at them towards middle for 100 Thieves. They're trying to find less.
They're only talking duelists. That's the most boring language to my brain.
Quiet.
The shoulder peak though.
Placing swarm.
Oh, your boy Nats. I think Nats had a pretty good adjusted ACS at
Focus in the A site.
his recent event.
Fury on the attack. Does get the ping onto one. But Sark dodges the other.
I don't know. I think the
Getting his
way,
own fight on that
I think
team.
whether or not a player
Out
performs is
towards
way
Bond.
too reliant
All
on
that delay
teamwork.
was perfect for Loud.
And so I don't think you can really point to a single player as being the best until we have like another 5 years of history in the esport.
To be able to stop 2 members of 100 Thieves.
So we can
right
see
there in
trends
their
of who
tracks,
wins
and
more
still
often
really
than
have no decision to get to the site because the spike
others.
was ticking down, because everything else that would have needed to happen to get in.
Fast
They
Pass
get
is sick,
away
though.
with murder on that one, and 100 Thieves are going to have to save. Oh, not as much as they wanted to.
That hurts.
Yeah, very quick shot there.
Controller
Taking
Central is
down,
not fun to
up with another one.
debate though, because it's
Especially
too
with
hard to
another player
tell.
falling down, also not able to save his
Disagree.
weapon, and that's
Your
probably one of these
newbie
rounds
duelist
where
eyes
that
simply
flamethrower
can't
could be
keep
very
up
important for Cryocells
with the high-level
here, 'cause
strategic game
you're gonna
being
see a
played by the
lie.
true talent of the Valorant community.
Already being called by Mike's HD to see how they could play with this lower buy, because seems as Loud they woke up much earlier than just the first map losses that we've seen in the past few weeks.
You lost on
It seemed
Haven?
like they're taking a little
That's
bit more
messed up.
control of the map, other than
You had your gold player was nearly top fragging.
losing 2 or 3
You
for
didn't.
what seems like just
You didn't bring her to that
utility.
dub.
Moving together, we've actually seen Loud in a lot of these rounds go for a 3 or a 4 stack somewhere, and then just allow Less to be the only one. For a moment, Tui's will have a bit of a roam, and then he joins the team. But that's easy because he's on smoke. So, yeah, Kaunzine, I don't know. He's had this Odin forever. Easy style of play they want to keep going for. He can just spam in the back as soon as he hits the dart. Ospas is in with the hail of Odin bullets over
I think
his
it's just a
shoulder.
question of time,
And
Silver
recon
One.
on what he
League of
needs.
Legends had a
It's
super
almost,
changing meta,
too
but
hard to
it was
defend.
very
We
clear
saw
that
last
Faker
round,
arose
100
as the GOAT.
playing towards B, which I thought was
Dude
pretty
won,
interesting
like,
with that null command up. So
5
they're
world
choosing either move up
championships.
A or meet that null command head on as it starts to hit B. Imagine if that would have happened. So we see the kind of style 100 Thieves wants to play. They'll be aggressive, but
It's just
a lot of them
without
choosing the other
history,
side so far.
calling somebody a
So
GOAT
you
early
get
in a
those
game's
rounds back
like
with a few of these
lifespan
unique
is kind of
plays on the
hard.
rotations where Less is really able to have an impact. Again, a little bit of a roam, and this time it's going to come from Sadak to get a good knife in, and then he joins the team, leaving Less to his own devices. More mid pressure though from 100 Thieves this time.
Exactly. They didn't decided not to go for.
Have you watched StarCraft 20s back in the day? Yeah, of course.
SMG buys around the rifles that were saved before, so playing more aggressive, playing tight knit, looking for instant trades.
Yeah, pretty weird buy for 100 Thieves here, as they're kind of sorting their money about.
Okay to give up a few rounds on their defense.
Would you say competing for the best right now in terms of teams is very obvious. Loud and Fnatic.
That's
a shot.
If you mean players, I think it's a dumb thing to talk about.
One weapon picked up and an opportunity for a flood retake for 100 Thieves. Kawatzin though waiting at the bottom of hell with this Odin. Support on the top with Aspas.
Another?
Answers back, yeah, that's another default towards the A site.
Oh my god, 100 Thieves!
And these rifles are coming to work.
Oh my god, toys!
Has something else to say.
Nah.
And that danger coming in.
No.
No kills from the
Oh
Shredder.
no.
A 2 versus 1 as the clock is ticking down.
Remaining.
But Stellar falls, and now there's no time left.
He's got it.
Saving grace at least gets that kill.
That
onto
was so
Tui's.
close.
So we'll have to fall back, and can he save the weapon at least?
Yeah, he was the closest. Disagree. Dude didn't even make it to the finals at the most recent international LAN.
Need to grease up those robot legs a little bit.
I don't think you can call anybody the GOAT if they don't win. That's all I'm gonna say.
Route themselves around where 100 Thieves is. A lot of pressure towards mid. They go straight in, diving towards Generator with Aspas again. Asuna there on the final kill, but there was not enough time. So the timeout thwarted there.
I said the most recent international LAN. Wasn't that Fnatic Loud? Hypernova?
The operator for Cryo.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Waiting to see one come out. That's going to be reaching deep into the pockets here. Cryo's had a pretty good game so far.
I quite literally said he didn't make it to the finals at the most recent international LAN. What part of that statement is wrong?
Start off, but they're going to be semi-identified by these 0 points coming out.
And quick thinking there for the Thieves off that timeout. Not buying around the rifles that were saved before allows for them to get small shields and weapon into this round. Another saving grace too is that they dropped everybody from Loud on that previous, trying to keep that econ low on the attack.
Good point. Any way you can take away from Loud in a game is a good thing.
Or talked all time? Nope. I mean, to be fair though, even all time. Let's see. Have they won? I don't think so.
Readjusting towards the A site. Derry looking for info with the recon dart. Gets shot off. So now an indication of a possible split into the B site. We're just playing the guessing game for the Thieves.
Straight up towards mid. Maybe looking for alarm bot utility, but they didn't like it. They go for the re-hit.
Up drop to actually break the crosshair placement.
Oh yeah, broken.
Aspas still gets the kill. Cross cells on the top of heaven. That's one op shot. Jiggle peek coming out. The tip of that Odin, a TP into the smoke. The triple
They won an international event, Hyperova? They might. Which one?
That's a lot of targets there. He chose the right one. See if they can keep this one loud with the lockdown. They're going to get some room, but Derek says no.
Shock dart kill. Close range. Wow. Connection onto
I'm trying to remember.
versus one, and you can play it safe for sure.
Didn't we have?
Still has to move
We
in
had
and grab this
Sentinels,
second plant.
Masters in Iceland.
Wasted a lot of time with that. So a double push coming out from heaven. A recon dart.
Oh, they
the
hit him.
spray.
I guess is that considered a major?
An easy one. A 4K for Cryocells into this round. And
Second.
this
Yeah,
is
you're
a
right. You're right. You're
base
right.
That's looking to roar in this
DLR.
They look to take that op away from the position.
I forgot there were
Right when they
two
saw Cryo,
Iceland
they ran away,
tournaments.
went towards mid, they come back and Cryo
How do I-
still makes it work in the tight situations. That's when you're almost worried you have an op. When you got to play a little bit of retake, you got to play against people rushing you. Nah,
Is it
Combo
here?
collected 11 and 5
Yeah.
right now. With that Blade Storm back.
Yeah, he has
online.
one.
Cryo, and
I give you
question
this.
Answered there, asked of him, I should say. If he could be
But
that
this
one
is
on
like
top
stage
now, he
one.
could focus on the duelist and his work, and Aspas is going to be that versus for him today. And I cannot wait to see this full series. 4-4 now as we get into round 9. 100 Thieves should be able to string these
I'm just
together,
saying, you
man.
can't say he's unarguably a GOAT. I don't think you can say that about anybody right now.
Move off the 0 point, and he hits the
Not enough
from Collins.
games. It's a land. What? Who cares? I care. It's all subjective. You're free to say Ye is your GOAT all day. I'm free to say nobody's the GOAT yet.
Hard execs, where Aspas is always going to try to lead the charge.
What?
Nice DDS shot onto Osasuna, though. That's how you quickly
How do you
get to
hit that?
Letting the map breathe for a second. Is Cryo still trying to get these little peaks out?
I think it's because they double peaked. He missed the shot in the first guy, but then just kills the second guy.
Quick from the shadows intel grab.
People still argue Faker being a GOAT. Yeah, exactly. But
Dash
Now with
in.
the clat burst.
those people have a lot less
Big
ground to
flash
stand on.
push him away, but Derek is already there. He already rotated across because Bang did get a TP for info first, and the wall bank comes in. Spike down as Aspas gets killed. Player
Faker is
advantage coming
considered the
out
GOAT
from 100 Thieves.
of League Noble.
33 seconds left on the clock as they close the door on the attack to try to get a safe
30
plant.
seconds left.
Again, same spot for A main. Where Loud has found a bit of success here on the pulse plant. 3 players of the Thieves all moving towards Heavens. Big flash and a peek from Les to get the
I think
third
Valorant is
down.
just too much of a team game. I'd be surprised if anybody
From Sadak spraying on top
globally
of
agrees on a
Heaven's
player being the GOAT
coming
unless
from
somebody
Stellar.
like becomes a
Unfortunately,
giga
solo together.
superstar and
Some
rises
matches
up.
for at least 1 kill though before it gets dropped.
League of Legends is actually similar, honestly.
Coming in a lead on their attack.
Faker was just so far ahead of everybody that
Wow.
he obtained the title. But the game is such a team game that it was totally possible for the game to just go with nobody obtaining that title.
Leading the team. And when he can't get more than that, I guess.
I can't speak for CS:GO because I haven't watched it
Loud is running the same strat over and over
extensively.
again. I don't think it's possible that they continue to get in A and win those.
Messi and
rounds.
Ronaldo aren't the best in the world right now, but they're considered the ghosts of football. Aren't they the two most winningest strikers of all time, Anima?
Now they go towards B though, so they will decide to switch it up, add a little flavor to this, and maybe it's just Aspas dash to switch.
Like,
now.
if you just look at the number of World Cup wins sorted by player,
Nice little shot from Stellar and the blade
not even close. Really? I wouldn't know. I don't follow
Up
soccer.
and
I'm
down he goes
curious.
indeed. And Derek with the sheriff in
After
the
we
back
watch
of the
100
site.
Thieves play this round.
Playing it slow. The flash, the anti-flash to come out. But Loud gain control.
Well, it
of
has
the site.
0 World Cup wins.
Trying to isolate 1v1s. Nice paranoia from
Then I
Bang.
think people are just like, they like him as a person or something.
That's a
I don't think you can
1v1
call
low
somebody the
HP
GOAT
on
if they don't win a
Bang.
World Cup.
Has the positioning.
Ooh.
This is my
Spike
opinion,
is
though.
down, then the wall bang, the shoulder peek, and then Tui's
Who
comes back.
has...
Almost a 50 round. coming
Which
in for the Thieves.
individual has the
Still
most
stolen away
World
by
Cup
Loud.
wins?
Loud finally gain a bit of ground here once again. See, they're really the only
Sheesh.
ones with getting 3, losing 1, getting 2. These 100 Thieves actually having a pretty rough defense, aren't doing too bad for themselves right now. But being a defensive-sided map,
World
I
Cup
hope we
isn't
get
the
more
best
for sure.
measurement. Club football's a lot better.
So we'll
Oh,
see.
okay. I don't know what that is. Whichever player has the most like wins in the most
We'll see if Loud has to do
heavily contested
it.
international event
Regular
is what I'm
4-1
saying.
split. They're finally putting alarm bots
For
in.
example, the League of Legends World Championship. Who's taken home the most titles? Faker.
Onto that area. So big change up.
StarCraft 2, who took home the most titles? Flash. You can't measure that because Brazil's such a strong team. I think you can't be the GOAT if you can't play, if you can't like make your team strong. Being individually good in a team game doesn't matter at all. So I think it's dumb to call somebody the GOAT if they're just individually good. That's all I'm saying. Like, who cares if Ye is the best dueler in the world? If he never wins, then why does it matter? It's a team game.
We'll get a nice timing from Les. He has his own lockdown now. Plan coming down here for Loud. As for 100 Thieves, it's been a tough retake game so far in this first half. 2-8 so far. So they're looking to at least make it 3-9. But Aspas is looking to deny that right away with the wall bang onto Asuna as well. And that is
Loud brought
gonna
it
be
back.
history
Loud brought it
continues
back.
to repeat in this half.
He made his team the most consistent and best team pre-franchising. Yeah, and he also made Cloud9 quite bad. And then when they swapped him out, Cloud9 started looking like one of the best teams in the league. Neither of these data points is more significant than the other. You can't just look at the goods, you know?
Success 5 ultimates online for the last round.
Yeah, Anima, I just don't care about individual awards. I think they favor strikers, they favor duelists in games like Valorant. I think individual awards are just, to me personally, not a measure of whether or not somebody's the best at a game.
Maybe to try to gain space towards the A side and then use the lockdown in there after.
How do you know it wasn't Vanity at fault? I don't. How do you know it wasn't Finesse who brought Optic to their dubs?
Once again, with the dash, the draft. And the first blood into the round. And there's that lockdown being moved towards the Jenny. Thankfully, we picked up the orb on the defense so we could actually cancel that ult.
That makes sense, Deka.
So lockdown's gonna go out.
I'm just telling you my personal opinion on what makes my GOAT, by the way. Is somebody who wins. Like, the highest level of competition, the most. That's basically it. I don't really care if you suck on an individual level. What if you're the greatest teammate in the world? Then you're my GOAT. That's that.
That was the 5 ult surprise coming in there.
Gotcha. If Ronaldo and Messi have the most wins in the Champions League, if that's the bigger thing, Champions League most wins by individual.
And Eminem to break down the first half here of Loud and 100 Thieves on Ascent.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Mancilli and Riv. And, well, you know, credit to 100 Thieves, definitely keeping this one close. You would have liked to see them get a few more rounds on that half, but Mo,
oh, there he
just
is.
the way that Loud.
There's a lot of names on here, though.
That they're out of the round, that they might lose it. They find a way. It's incredible to watch.
All I'm saying is us as human beings, we overvalue palpable differences in player skill. Like, it's the same in soccer. I would be shocked if, for whatever reason, everyone always assumes the GOATs are the people who score the most goals, who get the most kills. For sure, that's not the case across every game, but they're always the ones who get the most accolades. I think that's a flawed approach.
The match against NRG, and here again, the game plan is sound. 100 Thieves have shown us good ideas. I think their reactions, even when Loud has been doing weirder things, like trying to flip.
I think it's more of a who's the most fun to watch contest.
Having these little moments where the coordination isn't quite there, and someone
in a lot of people's heads.
Or less will take advantage of that one and still win out these rounds.
Yeah, and take advantage of it they have, right, multiple times now. But what has been quite fascinating to see take place has been, you know, again,
that's what it should be. You think it's who's the most fun to watch equals GOAT?
Aspas and Cryo here, but it is wild that Aspas, not really involved much in the beginning of the game, pops knives, changes the entire complexion of the map. It's like Aspas is just so impactful.
He's so consistent, and we were talking about the fact that he started slow in some of these series, been the guy to have to bring them back. That wasn't the case here. He's been consistently good, but it's been the same thing.
I think it's just whoever takes home the most titles.
They've come out, or for 100 Thieves, I mean, where Cryo has been fantastic from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to see Cryo step up to the challenge of taking on the Colossus that is Aspas. But the job is not done for 100 Thieves. Let's send it back over to the casters.
Thank you so much to the analysts. That's
Is a spectator sports catering to spectators part of the game? Yeah, for sure. But if you're asking me, the coach or the analyst, who's the best player of all time, then I would generally point to somebody who wins. not somebody who's fun to watch.
It is wild, right? You know, Aspas is gonna play.
You know?
You know, eventually he's gonna get an op. Pretty scary stuff.
And unfortunately, just to
ZP64, thank you for the prime. Rytros, thank you for the prime. And that's why I say I currently don't think there exists one.
had to move over and play that pistol round, and it looks like it was
At this time, I think the game is too young for anyone to say anyone is the GOAT. I think it's
looking to at
a
least get
premature
little bit of this order
declaration.
split on both sides. Cry on one end on B site with support from Stellar.
I just thought they had a good accountant.
I was gonna say.
Shots towards B here less. So they figured out where the Killjoy utility might be, but it's a nice delay of that on mid too. So less keeping everything active is 100.
Yeah, see, Fanta Rider in like one-on-one sports is way easier though, because in one-on-one sports it is individual skill that determines who's the GOAT. Because individual skill is team skill in one-on-one games and sports.
What are we getting? Is Sova and Killjoy at B cool? Maybe next round too. Just educating themselves right now as we take this one very slow down to the pressure cooker.
Oh yeah.
Flashy plays have a place even if they aren't optimal. Agreed. Most mechanically skilled player could be an award. And I think it's completely independent of GOAT status in a team-based strategy game.
Inside the A site. But all they need to do
Woo!
now is just crossfire with all of these specters.
Bro, Loud's defense is impenetrable.
One player in that process. The economy continues to be strong now for Loud moving into the third.
A little bit of a fish in the barrel there. They knew exactly what was going on without moving around the map.
Like, Faker is one of the big exceptions in team esports. Not only was he far above everybody else mechanically when he rose to fame, but he was also a fabulous team player. Faker's an incredibly selfless team player,
From the shadows,
which makes him the GOAT.
But that's 10-4 now. Having those first two rounds really puts all that pressure onto 100 Thieves. This has to be a bonus win for them. Or Loud could look to topple this right over into that 13-4 score line.
That's why he won. Like,
Push out towards Cat, push towards mid. They're trying to identify spots for 100 Thieves right away, especially with this.
watch a Messi compilation versus Ronaldo. Why? That's just going to show me their individual skill, which doesn't matter to me. That's what I've been trying to say. I don't care if Ronaldo's better at scoring. That doesn't matter to me. I care about who wins more, and that's it. I don't care if Ronaldo's arrogant. I don't care if Messi's humble. Who wins more? That's my GOAT. That's how I determine the metric.
Coming in, the dash to clear the space and looking for the opportunity to hit the switch. Nice paranoia though. That allows Cryocells to move down.
Scoring is winning? Not necessarily.
B side now open, and it's time for Loud to come in for the retake.
Love that drone there. Used during the take and not to follow the drone into the take. Really nicely done. Throws Kaunzine right off his game. And now it's the retake Fancilio. Quite a bit of util coming in here. Paranoia ready for Tui's.
Exactly.
Why do you like Blue Lock? Really? I feel like Blue Lock's the opposite sometimes, where it's like whoever scores the most goals is the best player in Blue Lock.
There's that flash for the staircase to TP through, but the wall bang still comes.
I think the best player is whoever wins the most, regardless of how many goals they score.
There's one tag, and there's that wall bang. And up to Aspas and less. And a flawless is in the sights for 100 Thieves in this round. Because there's only one player left to take.
Like, who's the lowest common denominator in championship victories? That's the GOAT. Don't sleep on Leaf. I'm not. I'm literally not sleeping on anybody. I'm saying nobody's the GOAT right now because we haven't had enough events. The game's too young. I will literally proudly proclaim anyone to be the GOAT when I see that they have a statistically massive amount of international victories over anybody else. I don't count anybody out right now. I don't count anybody in either. You can't call anybody the GOAT in an esport that's 2 years old. That's all I'm saying.
He's 2 away from Bladestorm, so this might be a focus. That's a lot of pressure.
GOAT literally stands for greatest of all time. And calling somebody that 2 years into an esport is insane.
And that operator is actually in the hands of Aspas and the glass cannon, rotating over back towards the A site to support Tui's. Asuna looking to maybe punish one moving forward. Jiggling from both sides, and looks like Tui's just spotted him. There's that jump spot.
You don't think wins are the imperial metric you're making them out to be? I don't think goals are the imperial metric you're making them out to be.
The fall back, but still the pick from Asuna. Now pulling out into the null command, and Kawadzin again with that Odin. It's gonna be tough. Now a camera, basically from the null command to allow Derek to swing out to hopefully get a kill, but it's not gonna happen.
The cover there is wild for Aspas.
All time doesn't mean all future, though. Really?
Easy spam out, but
I think now you're getting pedantic. All right, we're getting off topic. Any more discussion of goats starting in the next minute is our timeout.
Timeout coming in from Mike's to sort out what's going on in these rounds.
Loud doesn't lose on Ascent, bro. I can't believe teams are not banning this map against them. I really wish I could see what's going on in scrims that's leading these teams to not ban Ascent against Loud.
It looked great when they sove it into B, but just
Like, there has to be some reasoning behind it.
Together, it seems a little straggled.
But I don't know why.
I don't know.
Like, from our unknown view outside of the box, it seems so hard to understand why you wouldn't ban Ascent.
Yeah. I think that's the
You
plus
know?
side for 100 Thieves on the attack. Not afraid to take the fight despite trailing so far behind. Fighting towards that A main, but it's been that one way being thrown by Tui's.
Yeah.
That was a thorn in their side on that previous round. Unfortunately, their shots even not connecting on the side for 100 Thieves trying to fight back against Sadak.
Maybe they're turbo stopping even harder on other maps. Maybe. Maybe in scrims, Loud's worst map is Ascent.
Maybe knowing where Aspas likes to play that operator from time to time too.
That's exactly where I'm going. It becomes really tough without knowing where.
I think it's Loud not innovating. I mean, look at the team comps, though. Is 100 Thieves really innovating this game?
Somebody's there and gain a little more space towards Dog, right? You get shot at that point, so util is used every time. So they have to be very specific with where they want to go.
Ascent is a solved map. That's the Ellis take I've ever heard. It's like calling chess a solved game 2 years after it comes out.
On the defense to get these first bloods.
And he gets out. And he gets out.
Aspas is trying everything in his power to try to catch up and try to get him down. Aspas is never afraid to re-peek and to fight back. Updrafting, getting away, getting all the information. The amount of shots coming out for 100 Thieves.
Good pressure.
Gets all of the audio indication of where the defenders and where the attackers are. And yes, indeed, it's still Loud. Getting every single kill so far in this round.
Player standing.
Just because the meta has changed doesn't mean it's solved, Hypernova. You're assuming pro teams are capable of finding optimal strategies.
Only taking off his armor and a little bit of chip.
Just look at Pearl and how quickly Harbor just showed up as being a must pick because one team tried it out.
You, as a player, get to control what the opponent does, and 100 Thieves wanted Aspas right there. His aura big time in this first matchup. 12-5. Final point here coming in for the side of Loud if they can secure it. And this may be a slower
Every team thinks Ascent is at least an okay map for them. Yeah, but like, it's so hard to tell because I'm not inside the 100 Thieves' heads, you know? But as an outside viewer, even if you think your Ascent is decent, do you really think your Ascent beats Loud's Ascent? I guess you sort of have to think that if you want to be the best team in the region.
Yeah. So why don't you go for Bladestorm or Lockdown? They just seem so timid about it.
Can a map truly be solved? I don't think so. That's why I don't like calling it solved. Just because the meta's stale on the map doesn't mean that the meta's optimal.
For the take. Here we go towards mid.
Blocking sight.
And the attempt to split into the B site. Kawadzin's there.
They're not picking Ascent first Loud, they just don't ban it. I think that those are the same thing, because you know that Loud is going to first pick Ascent.
Now the knife does some good damage and some good information, but the positioning is still better for Loud. That's 3
Oh my god, Cryo's just been there.
to seal the round for Loud.
Well, that's game.
And it's Asuna on a 4-versus-1 hit by the
Every Loud series feels like let's give them Ascent and hope for the best in the next two, right? That's what I'm like just so curious about. I feel you.
13-5.
Okay, we gotta do prediction.
And then they start sprinting on that one. There wasn't even a moment of kind of groggy-eyed. Wow, Loud actually coming out like they have been asked of them. And 100 Thieves looked really solid to start. They got their pistol round for a few.
No other way against
and then
Loud?
it seemed like Loud
Well,
had
I
them
would
figured
presume
out
that there's 7 other ways.
after round. Loud's initiations were getting them into sight, getting plants down, and then that was not
This
the
map
same for
too?
100 Thieves attack.
You can
We
check
thought
on
that's where
VLR.
100 Thieves would come out smoking a few rounds.
Split
and
Haven.
They actually got put back on the buns.
We saw the game plan though for 100 Thieves. trying to make
Who'd you
sure that
impressed
he
with our
can get
5-step?
the early
I was impressed with
man
Lily.
advantage by having cryo cells pushing so
I wasn't paying attention to the
into
macro.
unorthodox positions and getting these picks. But when it comes down to, okay, a lot of pressure towards mid, we identify that for Loud, we hit towards the site, and that's been the demise for 100 Thieves after trying to come back for the retake and lose that one here. So a very tough one, at least here for the Thieves to lose the first map, but thankfully on to the second one. We'll be moving into split the map choice for 100 Thieves after this break.
Ouch. What do you mean? I'm giving my honest opinion. You want me to lie? I wasn't paying attention to macro, Pen Flash. Loud clearly isn't unbeatable. Well, I mean, on Ascent, they haven't lost in VCT Americas. Oh, wait, Ye's talking.
I'm going to be demonstrating now some angle clearing. I'll slowly come around the corner.
Never mind,
as
it's an
well.
ad. It's probably Lily Pichu, not me. That's my goat. Get some music. Gotta play my DMCA free lo-fi. What? What is this? What is this? I'll just sack it. We're up tons of material. I gotta develop. What? Have a nice day, Who's gonna get some sleep? Yo, peace out. Thanks for showing up, Yesa. Who am I playing right now? Asking that in like the nicest way possible. I don't think they know how to play chess. What? Did I read that right? Did I say AIM Labs AI coach? They're taking my job. Are Discord sub prices imposed by Discord or by you? I set my prices on desktop. On mobile, there's a 30% hike because of the mobile fees. Okay. I feel like I'm going to draw this. I play this wrong. So just don't play it wrong, 5-head. Chess.com isn't free. I mean, it has a free tier, but chess.com hides a lot of features behind a paywall and has ads. Lichess has neither of these things. Also, Lichess, I can just create a link like this, and then any of my viewers can type it in and play me in chess. It's lit. Dang, this guy's got elo. Whoa, this guy's crazy. Oh? The knight's almost trapped. Oh. Chilling. I think I calculated this right. Oh, yeah, this is good. Yoink. Dang, dude resigns after losing one piece. Wait, look at Aspas. Doesn't he kind of suck at grid shot?
You know, just a guy who gets the job done.
Just blank face, no thoughts behind those eyes.
Ah, I love my job.
Hey, you guys can keep saying when for videos, and I'll keep saying when they release. One of the most unhealthy things we have in society today is deadlines. Like, look at the gaming industry. They announce a deadline and then people get forced to overwork. Most professional industries actually like guarantee some deadline. You disagree? My girlfriend works in the gaming industry and is pressured to work 60-hour weeks. You disagree with reality? She works on a very famous game. Not the most unhealthy? Okay, let's not be pedantic. Not what I meant. I meant I'm not a fan in general of putting deadlines on things that don't need them. It's done when it's done. When it's at a quality that I'm happy with, and I'm ready to share it with the world. Yo, Intrigue, thank you for the 3-month Prime. What the hell is pen flash typing in chat? Oh my god, I almost moved my king. Baby flash typing. I think we just castle and open up the center, right? Oh.
On split. So we'll see how they get into this one. Interesting, 100 Thieves was able to get it.
Close the prediction. Close the prediction. Oh no, did I pause the game? I guess that's good.
Get to Haven. They're both very, very good on it, but it's split.
We'll catch up to live after this round.
A big push towards A. Althorp on main here.
Did they see him?
That's right.
He thinks
the
so.
wall comes up early, but you already saw in the attack, Loud has 3 frenzies, a sheriff, and a ghost. Big way to break that wall very, very quickly. But Loud decide to pull back towards sewers to take mid control.
Still have a good lurk by Tui's here. Just figure out where the stars are going to go. That'll probably tell the story for the rest of this round from the side of Loud. They start to take that B main control. Still have great lurks around the map, especially audio cues that you can grab as our first.
Let's go!
Bang, and Evan. He's mailed that one quite quick.
And that makes me remember.
Ooh.
Okay, let's talk about it in a bit. We got some action.
Wow.
Sue's now towards his mid take. A flank behind from Asuna with the frenzy. Continuing frenzy versus frenzy.
Asuna's just fighting too, man.
No support behind because it was a flash that's coming
It's
out
different.
instead from Derek. Meanwhile, with the hit towards B main. Bang anchoring towards his B site.
Excuse me.
So another pistol that comes in favor to start things off on the second map this time around for 100 Thieves.
Great job on the site clear. I want to note that play by Asuna, though. Really great patience.
Come on, 100
Running
Thieves,
right
come
into
on.
two. The moment he realizes it's danger zone, backs up, plays a nade, and waits for his team. Absolutely saving that round and just.
You hate seeing
controlling
Cryo on
them
stage?
Loud, so. Good personal play there coming out of Asuna to start this one off. They're going to have decent money to buy.
Really?
This second round is Loud is kind of.
I can see that. Sage is like a miserable Asian to play on this
They all
map.
just want to come from the sewer side as they start. Same setup for Loud as the first round, except for the wall take. They have this 1-3-1 going through the map.
It's a bad agent. Oh,
And it's
disagree.
not stopping too much.
Oh, it's quick.
Yeah, this is.
I think Sage is a really good agent on this map.
Where can we get it from? A nice push here already by Les. Has walked up ramp and they secure Heaven of A. But can they get the site? Stellar still waiting.
Elaborate, please.
In the back of map.
Sure. I think her wall is really strong for contesting map control on defense, and her wall's really strong for executing sites on offense on this map with the geometry.
I got the spike.
Somehow it becomes a 2 versus 2.
For example, her wall out B main here is very strong. Her defensive walls for B heaven and mid are very strong, and her wall for A main is very strong on this map because the chokes force pushes in slightly suboptimal ways.
Just about the same HP on both sides.
It's not planet for less, but that's a nice flick by Asbot to dash up. Bang makes it a 1v1.
I think the map geometry makes Sage quite strong.
That's Les jumping around, trying to shoot here off the sheriff that he picked up.
One more shot.
Ooh!
What a round, even with that bit of identification at the end. They might have known that.
Yeah,
Lux
that
was on
TENS
top
clip
of
was really
Ospas'
funny to me.
movement, but it didn't matter.
That TENS clip is what made me first realize that you can't just listen to professional players' opinions about the game.
Put their mark on this game just the second round in.
Amari 3012, thank you for the prime.
Vamos, indeed. Fraud very happy with that and his team. And that was the walk up towards mid, draw a little bit of utility, and then they went through vent. So we'll see how much room.
What clip? It's TENS essentially being like, never throw this wall, chat. This wall sucks. And it shows the stage wall out B main. And then that wall continues to be meta for the next year and a half. And it's still meta.
See them pushing out into mid a little
So it was like, this wall is the worst wall you could possibly
I'll give them
throw.
some
Stop
respect here.
throwing it.
Yeah. They don't want to get caught off or give 100 Thieves any inch back in.
That
with
was
a
his
lost gun
the
or
clip,
weapon on the
basically.
ground.
Maybe giving too much respect though, because 100 Thieves are.
It's sort of like the clip where he tells his chat to use maximum network buffering to gain Peeker's advantage.
Towards the A site. Where is only Stellar waiting here with the classic. Spotted already as Aspas opens it up. Now the side is clear. Tui's looking for the lurk kill. Easy one onto Asuna.
That's so hard to read because Loud's on their buy round. It's very abnormal for somebody to play alone like that.
So they can flood the site with this.
Not gonna lie, you don't like that wall.
And making sure they're right up on their opponent
That's fine.
before they attack. Nice
I like that
comparison
wall,
with the A. They can see
and a large majority of
Map
professional
still
teams like
way
that wall,
across the map, making sure there's no
including
far
the team
forward.
10's played
I would
for.
be saves to this round, but anybody coming in late.
What wall? I told you! The B-main Sage wall!
They could do the same thing that you just did to them on that previous round. But at least with the clock ticking down for the defense half, you're just trying to make this expensive. Banks setting up for the exit as he drops though.
Like, to be clear, I'm not the type of guy to be like, oh, that wall's goated, always throw it. But I'm also not the type of person to say that wall sucks, never throw it. And when TENS says something like that, it gives off bad vibes to me as a coach. I don't think he should tell people to never throw utility in a certain way, especially when that utility is meta in the pro scene.
Again online early. Bladestorm was what changed Ascent for Loud last time. 100 Thieves had a bit of a grip on the game.
Are some picks stronger than Sage on Split for similar purpose, like Harbor, for example? Maybe.
Basically started to run away with rounds.
Yeah, and that's when they were trailing behind, but this time
It's
around,
subjective,
getting that thrifty
as
round.
is many things in this game. I personally find Sage to be a bit better defensively, next to her slow.
Into another eco into next.
Just that much more weight from Aspas' ultimate, knowing. But Asuna.
Torben, it's not about like, oh, it gets you out safely. It also denies all vision of the walkout from B Heaven, which requires the player to play on site.
That's no lurk wall. So any stars that come down for smokes coming up.
Is he talking about ranked or in general? In general.
The convincing push to where Loud's attempting to take.
But also, even if he was talking about ranked, I would disagree.
So far off the tap. The satchel's
It's quite good in ranked as well.
Asa still looking to chase
On occasion.
the kill. But at least gains that position. That
Sometimes I tell very
buttoning
specific
everybody
people
from
to do
back
things every
towards
time.
the
Yes,
side.
Anima.
Flash
As
there to get the
to
info
fix a
and
bad
maybe
habit. He was telling the whole community to stop throwing this Sage wall forever. It's a bad look, okay? You should go find the clip if you disagree. He looks like quite a clueless noob in the clip.
Reliable. Aspas entering the site, you can always count on it. It's ridiculous. Again, they're opening it with just the guiding light coming through, and now 100 Thieves
planted.
to reset.
Also, who Sage res on pro plays? It's impossible to pull off most of the time.
Displace, crowd goes down. It's gonna be tougher.
I don't recall mentioning the Sage res as a benefit for the map.
Nice flash from Kawadзine. The lurk from Tui's once again. And Stellar's looking to save his Phantom. As it crosses over, Tui's is still waiting, and that's no weapon saved.
I believe I mentioned her wall and her
It looks
slows.
very reminiscent of how Loud played the Ascent match. They got to
Why would you get an agent without an ult, basically? Because her wall and her slows are really good on the map. That's like saying, why would somebody pick Sion in League of Legends in Season 2 when only 2 of his abilities are good? Because they're really good. They're meta.
Haven't been able to do much. Loud is doing a really good job at working the map and keeping 100 Thieves guessing. Here.
Yeah, also, I disagree with your premise that the ult is unusable. It's hard to use, but so is Omen Ultimate, you know? But pro teams pick Omen a lot of the time on maps like Haven.
Need around is a lot of pressure towards mid.
Yeah.
Sadak's pushing two of those players that were stacked up for that pinch from Vince. So they could just spray through the Trailblazer to get some info.
The best way to convince me is stats and results. I'm results oriented. If you can show me that Sage loses on this map against non-Sage comps more often than not, that's what I want to see. We're like, but look, Woohoojin. In unbalanced Sage matchups, Sage only wins 28% of the games.
One left. Bang with his own stinger.
Then you got something to talk about. But if it's like not statistically significant, then I still don't care.
Sadak even catching Stellar off guard there as our
But results-based analysis is bad.
In that Sadak
No.
went into mailroom. Stellar thought that blast pack
But
in the corner of mid,
I forgive you
or
if that's the
teammates in
precise
so he
conclusion
came
you've
around
drawn
to
from the way I
help. But really,
coach.
it was the aggression of Sadak
I think
pushing
purely looking
forward
at
into the
stats
kill there. Yeah,
is not a good
they're
way to
not
identify
expecting
your
a lot of
personal
this
bad
aggression.
habits in Valorant.
As it happens, they're thinking there's a
That
few
does
more
not generalize to never use
a little
stats
bit
to
more room
determine anything.
express
That's
strength.
not what I...
No
You can't
foul
generalize
isn't
me like
happening.
that.
Operator attack Bladestorm up here from Aspas as we are on to round 6. You can see the Cosmic Divide coming in big. Usually used over towards B for a lot of rounds. Looks like they may focus the spike that way. Put alert hold in mid too. Cowanzine ready for Asuna push.
It's like when I tell people I don't think mechanics are super important in Valorant, and then they generalize that to I should never aim train, even though I say you should train your mechanics 45 minutes a day, every day. You gotta be careful about just jumping to conclusions.
Get out of my way.
That's now Derek moving forward, picking up the orb. Seeker's now ready, pops it right away. So that's going to be potentially loud. Identifying that and looking to push right into the A site. But it stays calm for now. Operator on the attack in the hands of Aspas.
All 3 Seekers taken out by just Hui's and Vent too.
Crosshell's with the first blood, but instantly traded back by Aspas. Crosshell!
Ooh!
Play aim laps into the bottom of heaven, into the top of the window. As Sadak looks to answer back. Dropping down towards hell, looking for the spray. Crosshell looking for the 4th kill into the round.
Still Divide.
That 45-minute bar is brutal. That's one game. Play one less
Sadak
game.
falls back instead. Trying to get a timing for a spike plant. But with the rope now. Thankfully, there's a Cosmic Divide, though, that masks all of that information.
Anima, I can already tell you the answer to that. Loris in this Discord, who's Voltaic Celestial, is low ascendant in Valorant.
No way to bounce around.
He's very bad.
The pressure creator right now. Does he try to aggro? Oh, what a tricky spot to play. He knows the timing cannot be on his left side yet, which is why he's so focused up top. But now, yeah, it's a guessing game.
Keeping him close. Here's the footsteps. Trying to find a better angle. Trying to catch one off guard. But 100 Thieves pick up a clean round. Thanks.
Ascendant equals very bad.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's a scale. You can aim way better than me. Yeah, but like, that doesn't mean he can beat you in 50s. Valorant's more than raw aim.
Be able to kind of hold that site without their utility.
I doubt it, Hypernova, because he couldn't convert 50s against me.
A lot of the times you'll see Loud winning that battle right there, but not against Cryo today. A big round coming up for them, and it's going to be a timeout for 100 Thieves as Mike's wants to keep that momentum going, some reassurance, because it is going to be tough. Last time we had the wins for 100
Yeah, exactly.
Thieves,
Raw aim isn't mechanics.
Loud does something a
Raw aim
little
is one
more
part of
funky
mechanics.
to pull out your util to make it look like they're hitting.
You meant more
the
like
site
aim
that
training
much
is so much
more.
fun. I think you're misquoting me again. I checked the clip. Maybe I misspoke. I mean, 45-minute mechanical practice routine. Some of that could be aim training. It doesn't have to be 45 minutes of aim training. For example, my recommended routine for Golden Up players, I believe, is it 20 minutes of aim training? 25 of deathmatch? How would he lose 50s if he doesn't miss?
They lost 2 already out of 6 on this map. Loud always being able
What do you
to answer
mean?
back off first blood
You think
coming out
not
here
missing
from
is the only criteria to not losing a 50? What if it takes you 700 milliseconds to shoot?
You can see how it's going. 400 Thieves
What if
right
your
now.
peak
Loud
is
in,
predictable?
They win. When we get to the next
The other
round,
guy's
we're in
crosshairs on your head when you peak.
Round 7 coming in now. Ultimates pretty ready.
What if you don't know how to dead
100
zone
Thieves
at
may be able
all?
to try something a little crazy if they can get their battle res in. And Spike focus one more time towards.
It's like Navi, Fnatic, Loud don't have stage in their composition in the current season. They're winning the most. Can you check specifically the win differential in matchups with Sage versus no Sage? team agnostic.
There's a bit of pressure towards mid from a Sky Flash up towards the fence.
Run it back should be able to query that data.
So default mid pressure coming out from Loud. They're looking to pinch back towards the A site. This showstopper is going to come in from heaven. 100 Thieves already knows that. Look how passively they're playing inside this A site.
Yeah, all those traps. Just waiting.
And then I'd
for
also
friends
like
to
you
come
to
on
compare
by
it to
and say
Harbor
hello.
because you argued Harbor was
Trailblazer
better than
into
Sage,
heaven.
which sounded really weird to me.
Townsend
I don't know
doing
how
their
often he's
clearing
picked on this
here,
map
they're
though.
Still trying to work that spike towards A, so a little deterrent. Here we go for Sadak.
Satchel in, the flash shoots it right
Sadak,
away.
the Rosa.
As Stellar's already moving inside the site. Trip to actually trap one as he's looking for a spray. Will get him up the Tuies. And also the dancing around the cages that were left behind by Stellar. And it's a Stellar hole for 100 Thieves.
Okay, 100 Thieves.
You don't say. You don't say. Cryo 1 round. Stellar
Yeah, I want to
is
see
in
all of
next.
the stats. I don't want you to grab like if you say Fnatic wins on the map, it's like of course they do the best team. We need to normalize for team win rate.
Or getting in there immediately. It is into heaven, hold heaven, waterfall.
That's why I want to create all
That's great.
competitive
So,
split games in Tier
100 Thieves
1
is ready for that.
franchise
Stellar's been playing
for like the
backside
past
the majority of these
year.
rounds with traps set up for that team to get slowed on the way in, and then you get collapsed on by the rest of 100 Thieves.
The initial play was good though. They had that Trailblazer that he used from middle with that star that was left on B, having to keep 100 Thieves there.
Is it okay if you bring up EMEA? You should be able to query all stats, no, on runitback.gg.
Looking to activate behind the Seekers.
Oh, they do.
Trailblazer to break one of the traps. As Stellar is holding towards screens. There is support from heaven.
I don't think you have to be familiar with other regions to grab the stats.
There is that retake wall coming out for the defenders, but all of Loud play inside of this pit with one late lurk. Sadak still gets the first blood onto Cryocells, and it's a bloodbath inside of this pit. Still it's Loud on the upper hand.
Getting some frequent flyer miles there.
Homie's backpedaling.
All Stars
Who,
plays
me?
down.
Or him?
Well. Cosmic. But it's still gonna be
I just want to see the overall stats of Sage's win rate in competitive gameplay, not specific to a certain
We don't see
region.
many of those now, but yo, we just did. Straight into the site, no hesitation from Loud, and we see just how scary that can look.
Yeah, that's what
Loud
it feels
has
like for us.
definitely figured out what was plaguing them on this map, being able to have a much better scoreline than basically the last two plays that they were able to come out with, and feeling comfortable, the team working together so well, and Aspas again just controlling this game. That hero aura is true for him. 13-5 now. As we get
Oh my God,
round. It is a low
he
buy
is
for Asuna,
13-5.
but Showstopper's ready.
Keep in mind that
Les will stay on the flank.
this map
and
does
Mid
appear to
gets
be
pressured again.
slightly
Both
attacker-sided if the team has two duelists.
already set up to get more position.
So the current
mid
scoreline
spot.
is roughly to be expected.
Honestly, Vansilli, they haven't done as much utility extraction from 100 Thieves as they thought they would. It's actually Loud feeling confident if they've Trailblazered or Guiding Lighted the space, and then they take it.
Yep.
That was just one slow there, and they're still happy to move forward.
This time's a little bit different for 100 Thieves though. The utility is being used back. Try to push back that aggression, that default.
Yeah.
From Loud's control up on middle.
There.
A map where 100 Thieves has
Ooh,
been
they're
looking
dropping
quite strong
Cryo
on
down.
defense.
Wait, no, they're not.
This time around against Loud, trailing behind by 2. And speaking of trails, that is going
Oh,
to be
he's
the
out of
Trailblazer
there.
out from Coward Zine.
Good push.
To allow
Oh
Loud
my
to
God,
push
did you guys
towards
see that
main.
black
There's the
flash?
from Tuies, dropped by Asuna. All the rest though of Loud coming in from the B, having Showstopper on the defense.
Yeah, split is T-sided for teams with two duelists.
Waiting for Sadak to move forward and catches him. The advantage out now for
It's like
100 Thieves, a
55%,
two-player
if I recall
advantage.
correctly.
A res
30
available for
seconds left.
Cryocells. As Aspas is just holding towards the spawn. Plant is going to be safe. As 100 Thieves are slowly inching in for the rotate. Waiting for the right moment for all of them to flood back into the site, and there you go. Howard Zine decides to fight back. Low in HP on a 4 versus 2 in favor of 100 Thieves. Howard Zine looking for a timing, lands onto that one. And it's up to the lurk now from Les. But he's going to get less than a kill. Derry stops him, and 100 Thieves finally, they get a strong defensive hold once again.
Ooh, 100 Thieves getting a much needed round here. Looks like we could actually get a 6-6 first half.
Why is the caster saying cryo cells? I believe that's his full. I believe that's what cryo is short for.
Able to get their timeout win, right? And then it's still Loud coming through, so back and forth in these last ones. Puts the economy in a pretty weird place for Loud here. They're going to be calling a timeout as we get into this round, although with buys.
Oh,
This could be a
shit,
flip
my
of the
girlfriend
map
got
for 100
bubble
Thieves to grab
waffles.
Quite a few rounds, maybe even the last
Hog.
few. Oh, hey, look it. Aspas leans back. Fill it in on your bingo cards.
What do you think of the guard at the moment? I'm not sure. I haven't
Frog
watched
gonna
much of
chat
their
with the
games
team
because they're not in
and let
franchise.
them know last few rounds.
If
the
I'm watching
action
a
here.
pro game at this
think
point, it's
they
basically for sure on my
Could be
Twitch.
a chat about how little 100 Thieves is actually pushing the
I
extremities
study
and
solo
how much
queue
that Loud may be
most
able
of the
to work
time
off that.
because
One
that
of
is
the rounds, a few that we have seen, Asuna push or a few of the other members.
what I aim to
100 Thieves
specialize
have
in.
Pretty great information to be able to secure the round.
Correct. The only thing that was difficult for them when you saw how Loud was taking a huge advantage at the beginning of this half was because
Swap, save the 2 months.
These got thrifty. So you had to work that economy back into your favor. You had to try to do some crazy plays onto your ecos, and it just didn't come into fruition to do that damage. So 100 Thieves were really trailing behind economically.
Aren't there 2
Thankfully, now that
spots
it's
in the
right,
franchise league, Edwin,
we're able
that
to fight
the
back.
non-franchise teams are competing
There's
for?
only a one round lead for Loud.
Yeah. So if the guard's one of the 2 best non-franchise teams, then it's theirs.
That's how you know you're having a confident game. And he wants to close this out too.
Another day in the office for
Moist Moguls in the guard. Wow, Moist Moguls qualified. That's sick.
Oh, I actually don't know if he has yet, so you can't mark that down on your bingo sheet, on your Vamo.
But let's change things around. 100 Thieves off this timeout. Look at the positioning from Stellar, the utility that's being used.
Guard and Matey are favorites for that. Wait. Now I'm getting different info.
And Krauso playing the offense.
Oh!
That 2v2.
Okay, it's not done yet.
Gets shot off on the trip. Asuna's make it a little bit more comfortable for 100 Thieves into this round.
Kind of a Sage diff that round.
Camera doesn't get the ping. But it's gonna have to be heroic plays from these Loud players. The support system.
And look, the person saying Sage Res is hard to get off.
Waiting for him there.
This is like the hidden impact of Sage Res. The attackers feel like they have to hit B because the dead body's B, which lets the defenders come stack B. Because if the enemy team goes A, well then you get a free res and it's 5v2. Like it's not about whether or not you get the res off in that scenario, you know what I'm saying? It's about the fact that Sage Res is in play forces Loud to hit B. Like it's basically guaranteed that Loud has to hit B if they want any chance of winning the round. Like that's the
And this is where 100 Thieves
unused power of Sage Res just being up.
Loud's very good at figuring out what 100 Thieves is doing, getting that 5v4, and then just running away with the round once they're able to get Aspas dashing into a site. Loud is such a different team when they're in the post plan.
Moist Moguls
Not
3-0.
having guns almost doesn't matter.
You know that
They're that
Sova
scary.
Ascent guide,
This
half
is a
of those
beautiful
darts
push,
are
though.
like darts that Cavern learned with Brock,
100 Thieves gets
the
away,
initiator player
the
for
ref
Moist
gets
Moguls.
the rush, and that can definitely let everybody get that pressure feel off. Make these shots count as they get into the site.
Could have been dangerous though. That was Cryocells looking for that first peek, and he has that res available. Did get some damage done against him. Forced the fall back, puts the wall
Yeah,
up
Split is
himself.
marginally attack sided
That's
with
gonna
double
delay the
duelist.
clock a little bit more, and that's probably gonna press Loud to try to make it a play.
I wonder if they run back here, deliver a bit of util, and go back to Les. He is so far forward in A heaven right now. It'd be a long run if they go through vents. It looks like they're pretty committed to this right now. They actually just pinged Les. I think they might have seen him on the cam.
But it doesn't matter for now. Loud looking to entry towards this B site.
All Bang is sneaky.
Fighting towards the back of the site is going to be Bang, who does get the headshot at Kawasaki.
Oh!
In the head, the
Oh, it
support
doesn't matter.
system from the top of heavens. Exactly, as you mentioned now, Riv, the camera's spotting Les to know exactly where he's at. Rotation comes out to protect the spike. It's up to Les only with the Sheriff. Singularity. Single person.
You're on a roll. You won't stop today.
You know, it's dad jokes. I'm getting old, man.
10 seconds left.
Probably gonna go down with this.
You have to. You have to. You
Wants
can't
to
let
find one.
the 1,000 credits come back here on the save. Peeks out. Derek stops him, and 100 Thieves. They take the lead.
Nah, it doesn't make sense. I was thinking, is this like 5 billion head chat and teams just haven't thought of this yet? What if 100 Thieves all ran to their spawn, threw all their guns off, and then just hid? Forcing
defense.
Forcing
They
Les
should
to
have
just
snapped, but
save
come
with
back
Sheriff.
after losing the second. It's spelling
Is
good things
that
for 100 Thieves. They're
better?
coming together.
And the comeback is finally converting these 5v4s, getting these first bloods. Overall, 8-3.
Is that
Going
like
head-to-head
a
against Loud
strat?
on first kills and first
I don't
deaths.
know.
Get out of my way.
Guarnier, thank you for the
Despite all
prime.
that,
X
it's
got over,
still
thank you for the
only
prime.
A one-round game on this first half of Split. And Loud looking to pressure towards this A site. And the positioning, the utility from Stellar, once again, well read. Into
You don't think they have enough econ to really justify? Yeah, they do.
Stopped by the trap. The Blade Storm doesn't get a kill.
Look, they're all full bot right now with plenty money left in this last round. Ethan, they are all over 7,000 this round.
Still opens it up.
Look at their money. Cryo's got 2,900 after a full buy. Exactly. This is last round. All I'm saying, Les's Vandal kind of cooked them.
That's why you just don't know from round.
For killing him, give him
to
Miko.
round,
Yes, he gets
Loud
1,000
been
more
playing
credits for
slow,
dying.
Slow, 100 Thieves getting a bit of retake
I think in
after
that
this,
specific
and then
scenario,
off the rip,
my
Loud
play
have
is
a
best.
round and they just
I think if
sat down
100
like a
Thieves
shooting
somehow
game.
has an evil
It's
genius
so hard to
IGL
tell
that
what
in the
kind of
moment
confidence
calls
they'll bring from
everyone
round to
spawn,
round. So
throw
it's
your
like, if
Vandals,
you
and
make
hide
them
screens
mad,
with
you
me,
should probably be worried.
and then they manage to hide from
JB
Les,
and the desk.
that might
Look at this,
actually be
100 Thieves
best.
stand a chance.
But you have to make sure that
Hey,
Les
man,
can't
any
plant.
given
Because if
Sunday,
Les can
anyone's
plant and
got
then
a
you have no
chance,
guns,
but for right now,
you're
though, 100
crying.
Thieves and Loud tied up on Split, and it looked like it was gonna go pretty good in the beginning for 100 Thieves. They got the first round. You're like,
It's
all
risky
right,
though
let's
if Les
see.
find them.
Pistol
Is it?
round
How much
secured,
money does Les
and then
get
they
for
lost,
killing
and they got
somebody?
thrifty in round two, and then he
Valorant
thought that was gonna be the
credits
tone
for
setter
kill.
it. 100 Thieves brought it back, Mel.
That thrifty was
Each kill's
hard to
200
watch, but the
credits.
fact that
No,
he was
so
able to
even
bounce
if Les
back,
finds
had a
all of
rough start
them,
afterwards
Les
as
gets
well, but
plus
they kind of
800,
recovered the last 6
which
rounds,
is
like 5-1.
quite literally
And I think what
worse
really
than if
started to
Les
make that shift
died,
was
which would
when
give
they
him
kinda
plus
stopped playing on
1,000.
site and they started playing more towards like that retake.
Ult
More
orbs
towards
too,
mid, they were
though?
able to fly a bit better. I saw like
Did you
top
actually
pocket
check if that mattered, or are you just saying that?
So that was on first kills and first bloods. Overall, 8-3.
It would have mattered. Yes, if Les killed all 4 of them. But couldn't you just spread? Couldn't you just spread? Also wins the round? No. No, there's no way. Because after you throw the guns, you send one guy this way, or 2 guys that way, 2 guys this way. Les cannot kill all of you.
Trying to panic to find the play to get back into the round. But despite that, a map and a half of failing in that way, they recovered. And like you're saying, looked so much better in the second half.
Saying if he
when
kills
they
them all?
realized
Well,
that their game plan needed to
roughly.
be playing into those flood retakes versus anchoring.
I don't think he can mathematically kill them all. But even if he somehow could get 800 credits from killing them all, it's still worse. But ult orbs would be a problem.
When
Yeah.
you're playing against like Sadak and Aspas who are entering, they're just like winning these straight up aim duels. It's good for them to like cut the ego back. They're like, yo, let's just play retake. We have a solid retake and just go into something that'll win for them.
But in the second half now, it is Loud on their stronger side. They've been, well, actually, kind of, they've been good on
We're
the
just
attack
too
and on the
min-maxed it even
defense.
for
Their
pro
retakes
play.
are what are great
I
here,
don't think
and they've
that's
also
something you
been
could
winning
ever
a lot
come
of
up with on the
piss
spot.
rounds. 2 for 3 right now in the
And
series.
I
6 to
think
6.
it's
100 Thieves not out of it yet.
such a
Yeah, well,
marginal
Mantilli and Riv asked
improvement
the
in
question,
expected win
can they
rate
find a way? Well, let's go
that
ahead
the
and find
conditions
out.
would have to be
Mantilli, Riv.
perfect to call it. Like there'd have to be no doubt that you're still winning no matter what to call it. Because otherwise it's going to go down in history as being the dumbest play ever.
Loud's now on the defense. 100 Thieves onto the attack. We're looking once again at the buy.
We're even talking about this because it's
Frenzies
fascinating.
Into this round and a shorty for Aspas.
Friends
Imagine though. Imagine if they did.
Aspas. Do we have that? Well, we already got one from last map, so that's okay. We're fine on the bingo card there, the Vamo card. Where are they starting? What's the play?
Nah, I think the strat's too risky to ever call.
A little bit check mid as Les uses his orb. See that quite commonly come out from the Vipers. And maybe a
Theoretically, yeah, dude. I've got a whole channel for theories. Woohoochen theories.
paying attention
The
to
moment we enter the realm of silliness, theory is my favorite shit.
already on A, so no
The moment we're talking about a serious thing that actually matters and there's no obvious answer, then I hate it.
To look back towards the vents and spotting 2 players there.
But if it's obviously silly and the answer doesn't matter at all, I'm so in. Like Flynn.
We're looking to hesitate for a bit. Flash then comes out. There's the wall, but the rotation already comes out for Loud. 2 players on top of B having pain shield to come out. But it's Austin with the first blood, but a post-mortem kill.
So you're not like philosophy? I do like philosophy. I think when there's no objectivity that can possibly be involved, then it also gets interesting.
Misses the shots. That allows Kalzine to reel out the frenzy.
Ooh.
The timing on that one, so
Oh, they're aware.
the high-low, and it's gonna be Loud saying hello.
Interesting round. Really touch and go there for a moment. I thought 100 Thieves were gonna have that site.
Yeah, I can't
Palanzine,
categorize.
jumping around
I don't
and
think
keeping
the
himself
types
alive for the 2v1
of discussions that really
situation.
bore me, but it's
Nice
like
play
Phantom
overall.
versus
Both
Vandal
squads, I think,
bothers me a
Loud did a
lot
good
to
job
talk
of
at length
figuring out
about.
the extremities to pinch on 100 Thieves faster than they wanted their strat to be known.
Maybe it's because it's been like
Bit more
fleshed
map
out.
Coverage. But you staving that off.
What
Second
happened to my
round,
ranked
Marshall
icon?
already.
What do you mean?
And it looks
It's
like
right
they
there.
actually leave the extremity open now. So this is what they're doing to stop that from happening again. At least having the camera on the right side to know when that push could possibly come in. A guiding light identifies no one's there. They're going to push up and get free orbs on A all day, I think. There's another guiding light as mid is being played here by 100 Thieves slowly around the map. Yeah, those orbs are Sadoc's right now.
Moving right into Aspas is Marshall. Aiming down the sight. Taking a passive angle. There's the first contact.
She.
Activating the dash. Never afraid to re-peek. There's the second one. Goes for the third.
Re-peek?
Almost a wall bang.
Ooh. 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 He got his ecos. Got his ecos.
Holy shnikes. Just let this one play.
I mean, it's just a faster op.
Let me reload a few. Perfect.
It almost felt like he threw the bullet to get that.
I don't know. I just don't. And look, cold. Just another day at the PC. Wow.
So that's why people liked Chamber, huh? Yep. Now when you watch that clip back, remember Chamber op shot that fast for like a year.
Does have this judge. He's playing it towards his mail. Trap on the bush. Stellar looking for that. And couldn't punish Aspas, who has to fall away with 61 HP. We'll probably get the heal there from Kawazine, but for the rest of the Thieves are looking for
Yes,
push
I
it to
missed
be
that.
made.
I put over the Chamber main.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100 Thieves are smarter on this. They're falling back.
Okay.
That would have been a massacre if they decided to go out. Still watching that flank, right? The timing of somebody trying to get a backstab.
Oh, I don't disagree that as the Chamber player, that ability was fun as hell. For example, I think Reyna is one of the more fun agents to play in the game when you're playing as her. But I think she's quite unhealthy for the game. Not fun to play against.
Remember?
Ooh.
The traits right there. Arsenal falls. So that's no satchel to enter towards the site.
30
Now you
seconds
have to
left.
move in as a group. Stellar looking for the opportunity to lurk. As the rest of the team follows behind with only
You're
20
playing
seconds
Reyna
left
because
on the
no fun
clock.
utility. It's just fun that you can just take all the one and done angles.
And everything is being cleared, even from a flash. Clearing towards the back of the site. Elbow being face checked by Stellar.
10
As 100
seconds
Thieves
left.
will get the plant down.
Look at this. They wait for Sadak to get to Ven. Could put that judge up front so they can clear the way and split the pie as they make their way into A heaven. Very far back for less here. They're all waiting for the team to get in as they flood this site. Great positioning here by 100 Thieves. This should be a locked up round for them. Based on how they're set and the ways they're getting a little tossed up with the ways they're looking now.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Bang just took hella.
Crowd's playing the off angle and a double swing.
Oh.
And there you go. I just wanted to make sure
Cryo
that
diff.
cats are cursing at this point.
It's good. He stopped me.
Last player standing.
Nice final kill
Okay,
coming out from
okay.
Stellar. That's going to make less fall back for a bit.
This
Spike
next round is
gonna
really
go off,
important. First buy round.
And that's the round coming in for 100 Thieves.
X Cadoder, thank you so much for the prime. Sir James Chadwick, thank you for the prime.
Not going to happen.
Nobody's a hero when they're crying for air.
I feel like that just ends up more trouble when you realize you needed that gun in a few rounds. Aspas, operator on defense here. Looks like you're gonna set up maybe at B or towards mid to start.
Ever since Hoosh mentioned it, you've noticed so many collats in pro high level elo gameplay. Yeah, I told you, right?
X Factor for sure. The scary
That's like the one thing you're worried about when you trade too fast, and it's just not that much of a worry in that getting collatted is better than the alternative, which is not getting the trade.
Marshall facilitates that. Low by Marshall for a few rounds. You have off money right away, so you can always see Aspas trying to
They happen a lot.
his way to an operator each game. Pretty passive play from Loud on this one, having pushed up on A main quite a few times here.
Okay, he dodged a flash.
There's
they
a
dodged
game
that
tomorrow, right?
False
I believe the
information
answer to
for
that question is
100
yes, and I think that's
Maybe
when we're gonna
looking to try to
launch
get this
Brad's
Rosa across
Bashi
south
climb.
Get a res ready.
I'll check with Brad, but I believe
Noise.
he's
There's that second
free.
flash as it pops up. Okay, now it's identified.
I'm sorry.
Aspas doesn't
I'll
care.
let you watch this.
Doesn't even need to activate the dash. Misses the shot and finally updrafts away. But uses the updraft instead of the dash so they can go for the repeat. Meanwhile, though, there is pressure towards
Buddha
mid.
Buddha, you lost your
As
movement
Flex
shooting
falls.
skills, but you're on my team for the Underpeel League.
Taking 400 Thieves, but they decide to
Nuda
fall
Buddha,
back
I
on
need
full
you
push.
sharp.
Here's the off angle from Stellar. Trap now being broken off or being picked up. As now Sadak falls back with Kawadzine. This might be a perfect timing for 100 Thieves.
Scuba
to
Steve
get the
132,
backstab,
thank you
but
for the
meanwhile,
tier 1.
Aspas has rotated back towards A Heaven. 30 seconds left on the clock. There's a flash from the info. The counter flash out from Derek, but the off angle forward position from Kawadzine to hold up towards the A site. Then
By the way, I believe the
Sadak,
first guest I will be
second
bringing to
strong now
Wednesday's
for Loud.
Underpeel will be Dopai.
Getting shot from the sides every single
And we'll do
time.
captain's pick
17
with 8
seconds
raffles
left.
winners.
The fight in from Cryo. And the op shot comes in. I don't think we're going to res here.
Are you playing as the scrims for the Underpeel? I doubt it. I
We
doubt it.
definitely have to counter losses now.
Yeah.
Spike is down, 5 seconds left. The round's going to come in for Loud.
Not too much money on the side. 100 Thieves there. Should
Okay,
be able to get a
okay,
buy-in,
okay.
I
Loud.
believe, for some of them. But this hero rifle for Cryo, we'll have to see where it goes.
NRG versus Furio tomorrow at noon. I think this is going to be Brad starts Bashi o'clock.
Being able to shut down. The one big thing on that was Kawadzine re-flashing that boom bot missing just a few seconds later to re-identify that location. And that really put 100 Thieves on the radar for Loud to be able to shut them down. A little timeout here called by Mike's HD.
Poor Brad. No.
We'll have a decent amount of money to get a purchase here. But
Okay,
this one
so
could be
here's
tough,
my
2,900
game
if
theory
they
on
get
it.
next
Brad
round
wants
for
to
the
be a
loss.
content creator,
Max loss, they only get about
and he
3,000 credits,
absolutely
so
loves just
could see Loud
grinding
running
stuff
away
out
with a
like
lot of
this.
rounds.
Like he
And
grinded out
9-7,
Winnie the Pooh's home run derby.
not a lot of
Now
rounds
he gets
still.
frustrated while
I mean, if you
playing
still
it,
wanna be a scorer
but
where
he's a very
Stevens looking
determined
at how
individual
these
do it.
maps have been played for
who
100
likes to
Thieves. They
prove
had
that anyone can
narrow win
accomplish
against True
anything.
Esports 13-11, and then the
And it
OT
turns out
win
that it's
against
very
Souls
entertaining to
14-12.
watch him
Remember
do
that
this.
death clutch
And so
that
I
he
think he's found
forced
his
us into
niche.
OT against 100 Thieves,
Honestly.
and so finally 100 Thieves were able to win that map. So seeing a 9-7 still very
I'm like
doable here.
this monster who knows
You're
about
sitting
all
on the
these
edge of your
difficult
seat watching
games
this game
that I can have
here
him
in
play.
Riot Arena. It is still doable so far for 100
It's like the
Thieves, and let's see
perfect
what comes out of this
collaboration.
timeout.
And a really big game as you at this point are shooting for playoffs. They're
And then
right
you
on
get
that
all the
cut, and you
frustration
just
of
get up
playing a
little bit
brutally
more to make
difficult
sure it
game
feels
and
good.
sucking at it
And also the
without
wins help.
any
Everybody likes
of
to
the
see
real
that in
frustration. You just get to
column.
watch it.
Not too many. Actually, not too many. Kawadzine is right around Seekers here.
Would that put him at bad light if he tilts? You should just go watch his Winnie the Pooh home run derby gameplay before you make guesses at what the content looks like. It's very funny. And
There with the operator. Here comes 3 of them moving up, and Asuna gets the
in a
drive-by
friendly type
kill.
of way.
Satchel in. There's a res available, so that's why 100 Thieves wants to move in very aggressively.
he
into
uploaded
the
a YouTube
site.
video on it.
That's 2 kills
His
down
YouTube
for
channel
the
is
Thieves.
Brad Does
Kelsey
Life,
trying to
no
fight for his
spaces.
life in the back of map. Gets a second for his own. And just like that, it's
If
a
100 Thieves
versus
wins this
two
game, I'll play the
advantage
video
for
between
the
games.
attack as they go for the plan for Heaven.
Little trip they have to head through here.
Could have been jumped
one.
over.
Yeah, probably, but then you just don't want to jump into someone's crosshairs.
That is also true.
Just skeet shooting somebody out of the air.
We are using utility for Loud to re-clear towards the site. Counter flash out from Derek going deep.
Like Tyler 1 getting trolled in league? No, I think it's way better. Tyler 1 has the type of personality that makes you want to root against him. Brad has the type of personality that makes you want to root for him. It's like different. It's very different. Brad's raging is wholesome.
Very big economy-wise, confidence-wise, and 100 Thieves.
Go on track viewers to your raging. I mean, that's just you. Brad heckin' enjoyed this.
A setup from Loud may just be outside.
You should go
the
watch this
site so they
video.
can play retake and not get damaged by a lot of these.
Subscribe
Here
on my
we
other
see
account.
Passive play towards B maybe to start. Get the stars set up. And Loud is going to be ready for everything this round. Now it's just a lurk for Stellar.
Yeah.
See if he'll actually.
Do you have
try to
wholesome
get
raging?
the
No,
guiding
Hypernova,
lights
you've got
right,
tilts.
make sure
Raging.
Loud knows
Your raging makes me wanna root against you, Hypernova.
It's weird buy from Loud as well.
Yeah, their money's been going up and down a little bit because the amount of times 100 Thieves able to get a few members down hurts those buys. Oh, this is
Range judge.
Hypernova got in-house banned for raging. I actually believe that. I believe that.
so smart. And it's a normal spot that Sadak plays, right? But you see...
I
just
have
how
played a
many,
couple games with the
times that
in-houses a while
spot
back.
can become
And
very
I'm not
critical.
surprised.
Yeah.
They are on the res.
Ficatoni, thank you for the tier 3.
Yeah, nobody wants that crossfire. As the Seekers come out, they realize somebody's still down on that B main.
I will
Okay,
be
guys.
rooting so hard for Brad's success in Bashi
He's got mid cover.
because
The low buy not
you
really
have to root
receiving
for his success in that game.
Cloud here. They just shut
because he's
100
gonna
Thieves
fail.
down. This
He's
is-
gonna fail.
I
There's
think
no
this has
reason
been
to
a big
root for him
story of
failing because
the
it's gonna
series
happen
going
a
in
million
Brad's
times.
favor, is that they're
It's like the
able
ultimate
to just
underdog
stop
story.
100 Thieves after the one round they get
This is
back.
looking tough for Hundo. Hundo
Thieves
Thief.
cannot string these together for some reason.
So Tui's on a judge from B to Sadak on a judge on A. And that's 2 judges.
Now, Hypernova, your type of raging, I'll be very blunt with you. When you're on the team, it makes everyone feel awkward to keep calming.
The weapon's still weak here. It's still doable. It through the wall.
So it creates a self-fulfilling cycle where the comms reduce, and then you rage more,
Cheeky little smile.
and then the comms reduce even more.
Yeah, they feel very in control of this at this point with the money going down.
And that's why you got in-house ban.
God, he's a robot. They're having fun. Absolutely enjoying themselves. 5 alts here for 100 Thieves. Stinger round to come around.
Yeah, that's it. They didn't use any of them. Couldn't in the previous round.
It's Loud is taking you down too quick. Right? How severe can the round become before you use an ultimate? Usually it's only using or losing a few members of the team.
But you have an opportunity to go very aggressive now because you have these ults around this by a couple of stingers.
I'm surprised, Opad. You strike me as a rager.
Into this round. It's 4 of them prepped up to work towards this B site. While Stellar is looking for timing on the A extremity. Nice grabbed it well to prevent Asuna from getting too much space towards this B site.
Showstopper retake to come into. They need to get some ground. This is great space clear.
Checkmate, Tens.
Backside covered.
Instant heal. Counter Showstopper coming out from the top. Fully flashes Sadak. And look at Stellar. With Asuna still manages to get the kill though, so this is great ground gained for 100 Thieves.
Never mind, the wall sucks.
An op in the face of
Tens was right, and I
4
apologize
versus
for
4,
my
but
words
raging
and my deeds.
Now comes in towards this B site. The tap onto
I was
the
actually
spike,
so
shot
wrong,
missed
it's not even
Derek.
funny.
As Derek comes in for the lurk from behind. We haven't really got the op. Spike, yeah, they got the op. As Les is down towards Hell. Flicks up to the
Ooh.
second kill, but now it's a 2 versus 1.
Never mind, that wall's genius. Look at this.
Looking really good now for 100 Thieves after all. A 2 versus 1 where we're only tapped towards the spike.
Okay.
Wasn't even
What did Tens do? I'm not getting back into it. If you weren't there for the context, you weren't there.
Stellar with the kill. And we are fighting right back
Sheesh.
with the lower buy.
Let's go,
this
100
time
Thieves.
For the attack.
100 Thieves now delivering that medicine back to Loud. Getting a little funky there with the rifle to op switch on full retake. But hey, you can't dog it. They win the round, right? You didn't try it. You're the one that.
My
they're the ones
goodness.
that won.
My little dog
Nothing to
Udon
hide
is
now.
just
And a few
digging
of those
into a
ultimates
pillow
were
right now
used,
for
but
no
even better,
reason.
100 Thieves has more
And
to
it's
use. Still,
adorable.
that battle res can come out.
Bro, he's just like
And
having
the
fun,
earlier
just
they can get to use Cypher
digging
ult,
into a
the
pillow.
more impact you're going to have. So if we can get a lurk out of Stellar, that
Goals.
would be gigantic. Already towards the A side, denying guiding light hits.
Damn, I need to learn that Viper orb.
That mid side of the map. Spike was in hand, which a little sketchy, but I guess they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're on it.
Just to try to make the movement to waste
Yeah.
the utility early towards mid. Meanwhile, though, Aspas pushing all the way up. With the
Bro,
Phantom.
Stellar's playing this so slowly.
Dinked the 140
Oh,
damage. Aspas is chasing after it with a dash.
wow. That's such a high E of X play by Aspas to go for that right click. That's luck right there. I'm not going to lie. Stellar should have died. And now we see the Sage Diff.
All of 100 Thieves are moving in there right now with a late lurk from Bang. Here comes Kawadzine at the top of A Heavens.
Wizard, thank you for the
Blocked off by
prime.
Nebula, as 100 Thieves are moving into the site. Wanted for Heaven as well.
Big Dong, 2730. Thank you for the prime.
Gotta wait. Tui still has a ways to go here to get back onto the site. 1 star to be placed.
Now, if you haven't played with Hypernova Streets, you don't understand. It's like even in his tone of voice, where when he's tilted,
Can he maximize the value out of
every
that,
word
out
he
of this
says is
backside?
clearly said with high
Very good job to
frustration.
keep them busy, but unfortunately the timing's off. Sadak clearing towards the site.
What?
Kill from 2, he's 2, and suddenly it's back in favor of Loud.
What
A
happened?
4 versus 2. A Nebula in.
What happened to my Sage diff?
Trying to get the spray off.
Oh, it's over.
On the other side. Still gets the flank. We're on the full defuse. We're on the defuse.
Oh!
It's gonna be
B-Boss! Look at the tier 3!
How do these rounds go back and forth? To point out why this round actually had so much control from Loud, Aspas was
Yeah, it's
able
relatable to some
jump
degree.
in
I
front
have
of
this
Stellar
problem too. I've been
very
working on
quick,
it.
Still lurking, 'cause Stellar was dodging
I
all
get
those
tilted in my
guys
ranked
on the
games.
side of the map
Just like,
for aim
I don't
in.
get too tilted,
That find
but I
by
don't bring
Aspas
100%
means
energy
Aspas
to
still
later
want some
rounds in my
dedication
games.
towards this side of the map.
Especially when I'm not fully in them.
Loud's
And I need to fix that.
For the retake, and that was incredible. Bang having 5 health was unfortunate in that situation, but a recheck from Les and the team was the reason they come back on that W. Still a buy for both sides, Fanstilly. It's going to be that mid pressure once again. Asuna up on front as usual.
100 Thieves at some point had an opportunity to turn it around in their favor. Finally breaking the economy well enough for Aspas not to be able to get an operator into that previous round. This time around has a Blade Storm. Could still be as dangerous in round number 21.
Didn't used to, as you're learning more, you get more tilted. Yeah, I can feel that. It's like as you cross the barrier between
See, this is what we were talking about before. Loud
casual and
starts to
competitive.
identify, being
You
able
have the
to
banana suit ready? I
concentrate
do.
on 100 Thieves a little bit more. And this flank, this Aspas has gotten a
If
frag just like this before.
343 of you subscribed right now, I could go put on my banana suit
A walk W to get the
and turn on my
backstab in.
webcam.
Meanwhile, though, for 100 Thieves grouped up to go for a hit for control towards B Heavens. Slowed down by Gravity Well, placed
this is
down by 2
incredible.
and here comes that backstab.
What the heck was that camera
It's just
POV?
a game of timing, and unfortunately this time for 100 Thieves, they're split across. Turns around to still get the kill.
Ooh.
Defense here. A 4 versus 2 inside the A site, and that's
30 seconds left.
now the battle back.
Derek Diff!
Somehow wins that one too. Cosmic Dividers are playing behind it now.
Derek Diff!
And we've opened up
Yes!
100 Thieves once again around a mixed
Yeah, my
crowd.
biggest
2
tilt trigger,
Spectres and rifles
and this happens a lot in
will
solo
manage to
queue,
get the plant down.
is
Even
I
against
make a
the
very
Asuna,
good
make
call,
sure we get the showstopper later
and
on
then
in
we
the
do
round.
something that's
Crucial rounds
dumb and
coming up
deviates from the
this
call
round.
and costs us the round. That's my tilt trigger.
From 100 Thieves there as well.
And
We're
unfortunately in
watching a
solo
cat
queue, that
and mouse
happens a
game.
lot.
Like, look behind you.
And so I need to
They're
learn to
feeling out
accept
the map too.
that
Nobody
more
pressured
often.
us. Nobody's looking. Let's
I have
take
to
this all
learn
the way
to
B.
take those
There is
losses
probably
in
a
stride
flank.
and
It
keep
was-
playing
it
with
was so
100%.
readable by them. What an awesome strat to see. This late in the game too. This pressured this late to pull a through spawn strategy on the defensive side.
Yeah, when it happens the team blames your call, that's even worse,
Somehow Derek
dude.
Getting a 6th sense to turn around.
Yes.
To actually stop the Blade Storm from adding so much pressure, doing some big damage on Aspas's flank with support from Kawadzine too. Two
See,
players
it's
doing very
honestly,
well in this
Chief,
series
if that
so
happens
far.
in Premiere, I'm less tilted. Because I don't judge my Premier teammates by their actions, I judge them by their intentions. I know that Dopeye, JG, Jet Daddy, and OD genuinely want to win and work together with me. And so I can forgive them for an error because I know they didn't mean to do it. While in solo queue, when I give my team a comm and the Legend 26 dry swings mid when nobody was supposed to be mid in the play, I can't give him the same
Once again, Blade Storm, ineffective for
like
Aspas
benefit of the
this
doubt,
round.
and I
No
need to learn
operator.
to do that.
So a little bit of room to breathe. But still a rifle versus rifle as we have aggression towards the aiming.
Zamrion, tier 1 Discord subs count, to be clear.
By the utility of 100 Thieves, taking control of A-Ramp.
This is one of the rounds Loud wanted to take that space. So perfectly played by 100 Thieves, and they're going into heaven.
The sub goal is not a tier 3 counter.
Asuna gets the first blood. Now towards the back of the site, the 2 players are still waiting there to satchel in.
Ooh, no! Yes!
Pushes in, but it gets avenged by Bang. And once again,
How many subs does a tier 3 count? 1.
very fast push towards the A site, and they get the
It all
plant
counts
down.
as 1. And it's only 1 per person. You can't gift them.
Everyone forward, scaling the site as fast as can be, and now 2 in heaven to retake.
Root for Loud? Why? 100 Thieves is losing, and it's 0-1 in the
Say a
series.
flank coming in from Stellar, but looks like he's going to hold on to that A main position.
What if you buy tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3? I don't think you can do that. I think it automatically upgrades you.
They have the money. Most of them, at least.
They have the money, they have the res.
Excuse me.
The crowd behind 100 Thieves has come back to tie up the game 11-11. It's also up to their crowd to potentially make that wish to see if we could see the third map in this series between 100 Thieves and Loud. As it looks to be safe for less than 2Es, they'll manage to salvage a Vandal and a Phantom. To round 23.
You say Van's 9-7 doesn't look that bad.
How many subs do you average a day? Well, you got to keep in mind that cancellations also make the bar go down. That number is a counter of active subs.
Last few rounds
So it fluctuates.
So drilled. And by that, I mean that there was no hesitation by any player at the time they were supposed to smoke.
So that 1500 goal is further than it
Everyone
looks.
did. And that's what a strat looks like when it comes together beautifully. A timeout will be called here by Fraud. Loud's going to go ahead and chat it up. And this was what I was alluding to before. The game was in Loud's hands. They were dictating it from that defensive side, and we just saw the switch. Now it's Loud.
If you made it a
figuring out
graph
how
instead
to
of a bar,
defend, and I
that's
think a
hard.
little bit of the
And the
information
visualization would
that
be more
they're getting right now.
confusing. Yo, Dasumoto's back.
So a big call coming out from Fraud once again. One of the rare moments. Aspas cold as ice.
I
Leaning
definitely
back
average
once
less
again,
than
as I was trying to get
38.6
to
subs a day,
and allude
Torment.
to, we didn't have too many
Unless
equal
you're counting
opportunities for Loud. They've been
resubscriptions. I assume RJ means how many
driver's
new
seat pretty
subscribers
much
do you
this whole
get per day?
series, but also 1 in 2 in terms
That number
of
does not
the
go
equals
up
that
by
we're bringing.
40 a
Think
day,
about
Torment.
back on that
A
rip they had
resub
in
doesn't
this
make the
very
bar
map.
go up.
On that second round,
Yeah,
still
your
able
math
to
is
answer
wrong,
back on
Torment.
a
That would
pass
assume
round
that I
win
had
by 100
0 on
Thieves.
the 30
We're
days
still
ago.
not out of this yet
I did
here
not
for
have
the
0
attack side.
30 days
Plaguing
ago.
Loud right now is they are 1-5 on
The 1 week
retakes
trials for
right
lower
now,
tiers
so
count?
That's gonna be a little bit tough when 100
They
Thieves
might.
has been
They
getting into
might.
the site.
I
Get
don't
that
think
spike
so.
going.
I think they count
They
once
are
you convert to
figuring out
paid.
ways. Stellar commanding the squad right now on how to get these rounds capitalized on. 2 gates go out. Loud running the same setup defensively.
So the number
that
you
they did
actually want
last
to calculate,
round, but
Torment,
they
is
are
number
not
of new
pushing up
subscribers per day
against
minus the
third
number of
guiding line here
cancellations per
with
day,
Aspas and
which is
Kalamazoo.
closer on
Sheriff usually will
average
keep them back on the heels.
to like 5 to 6.
A few good shots though if they actually walk into this little crossfire. But
Or like
eventually
150
they
a
both go
month.
down. How much damage can they do is the question.
Well, they'll spot Aspas with the shorty, the showstopper.
You need to have the VOD from 30 days ago. Woohoojin VOD's YouTube channel. It's a thing.
No opportunity for Kalexine to get the heal up yet because they're under heavy pressure towards this A site. Shorty once again behind the map. And Aspas does get that kill despite now falls. Somehow we've rotated across here for Loud.
There.
And it's a disadvantage for 100 Thieves now.
Yeah, I did the math, by the way, because I want Raise to Radiant, which is the 2,000 goal, to be at least half a year away, because I need to hit Radiant on Initiator.
Comes in and still get the last kill, stays alive inside the A site, and it becomes a match.
Oh, 1
point.
second, I'll be right back.
Series
I'm
point
gonna
here for
about to
Loud.
miss the last round. One of my dogs just peed.
100 Thieves were ready to commit a showstopper to that round, and Aspas just does a quick dodge. Deletes one of the most impactful ultimates that we have right now in this game, and they continue to win the round on a thrifty. That is absurd. 100 Thieves dropping the ball on that one, and Loud just picking it up with a swish. This is going to be now round 24, game point for Loud. Split has been a plague for them, a thorn in their side, and now they look to capitalize on a win with 5 more kills.
And that's an operator in the hands of Aspas for this last round of regulation too. On an off angle and towards the A ramp, 100 Thieves looking to pressure back towards mid. Finding no information as of yet. Waiting for utility for 2Es to fall down from this Viper. And we're trying to bait things out. The judge coming out from Sadak into the B main. 2Es
You are
in an off angle on top of the boxes across as a flash blinds him. And off this ult, are we committing? No, not yet. The pressure's coming back towards the top B side.
Oh, is it enough? Rope?
There's one on the ropes. And that's Sadak falling down. Still gets a kill, the headshot, the bang. Traded back by Asuna. Now gets another kill through the cages.
4v3.
As the Seekers come out, yes, it's a 4v3. And the Opera's out there, but the corner's not checked. The spike is down. But we still have the res available for Cryocells. The flank's about to come across from Aspas, but thankfully for 100 Thieves, they're looking to push this into overtime. The offshot misses, so we have the res. 26 seconds left onto the round, and this may be the clear now for the safe plan for 100 Thieves. Aspas looking for the hero play. No aura this time, it's all up to him. flash to give his position away. The push shot from Asuna. 4K into the round. Wow. And we push this into the extra innings.
Switching sides.
We are going a
Still going? Is it still going?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm back.
12 to 12 for 100
12 to 12?
and
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Alexa Walla, thank you for the prime.
Over to Haven, where
190 subs?
teams
Ooh,
are
okay, so it's a
3-0.
bit closer to
Take a hell of a few
6.2,
rounds
Torment.
from 100 Thieves here. This is where,
Thank
like
you,
I
thank
said,
you.
You get loud mad, you get loud angry.
My guesstimate was not far, 5 to 6.
You almost can't look at
It's
Aspas. I'll turn you
very
to stone.
slightly
100
low.
Thieves with the timeout here. This means a lot. We talked about playoffs, Fancilly. They're right around the corner. Every win right
Cold Purple
now
Drank, thank you for the
is
tier
so
1.
necessary. I mean, loud would love it, but if you're not loud, that every win is necessary.
Oh, yeah. Listen to the crowd behind 100 Thieves.
Hi,
Timeout
Lisa.
being called off the rip by Mike's to try to figure out what they could do here on the first round.
I caught
of
them.
overtime.
Yup, I caught them though. They peed on the front of the
Get me
ottoman.
back in. Get me back in there. Start the round.
The fans wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Hit that
Yeah.
button.
We're awake.
I got my eye on these
Go
dogs.
button.
But look at all the faces from all of these players. Cool, calm. Not failing under the pressure at all.
Leaning back. Leaning back.
Do the math for every month, submit a graph. I have that graph. One
Get
sec.
prepared. We are
I can
back
literally
on
pull up
to
that graph for
split
you.
for
Like,
our
this is
overtime
so much
rounds.
easier than you're making it.
400 Thieves, possible chance
Server
to pull this
insights.
into a haven in our best of 3. Different setup for Stellar's utility.
I'll just
there
give you the
towards
data.
A. They're
I-
actually gonna stab
I'm always
3
very
on the
transparent
site.
about this
This
stuff.
is different from 100 Thieves. They're gonna go
Let
aggressive.
me do monthly
Remember, when we actually had
from
the economy right, 400
January
Thieves on the
1st
defensive
today.
half, that's where they're able to make that comeback. This time around for the OT, you have all that weaponry available. But one player less already off the rip into this round as Kawazine gets the kill onto Asuna.
Okay.
Looking to react right away. Loud is taking control of towards the A-ramp. 100 Thieves falling back for the defense. But not committed yet or Loud. We are playing the longer game into this round.
Yeah, Tui's is over.
Here's
by
the first graph
Ramen right
you
now.
wanna
Hasn't
see?
really gained any ground, so they'll have to retake mid. 100 Thieves hasn't really checked too much either, so this is all up to react.
You don't think it's a weird thing about money? Me neither.
Somehow off that beginning fight.
And you guys
Kawazine
know that I don't just hoard
made
the
it
money,
alive with
so
only
we're all
1
cool,
HP.
right? Here's the data.
Gravity well to stop that push. The crossfire is being set up. Nebula
Alright, one
come
sec,
out
I'm giving
here
you
on
some
the
more
top
data
of the
that's
heavens,
relevant.
trying to block the view, but 2 birds
Cancellations
fall
and
down.
churn.
Cells had the wall up in his hands, but Star is there for the
Oh my
save.
god!
Not long before, though, all the rest of Loud are moving in towards this B site. After their
And
pressure,
keep
they
in
broke
mind
down
that
the
the
walls
data
of
for
the
May
defensive
doesn't
side
really
of
matter
the
yet
on the
because
B
his
site.
May is only 7
All
days
up
in.
to Derek on a 3 versus 1 clutch. The spike is planted safely, so Loud has to stay committed inside of this site, but they have all of the crossfires set up. The jump spot here now spotted. Derek couldn't get the kill. Forces out the grab well, and that allows Aspas to get into a great position. And still gets the kill with the Blade Storm. Once again,
Did streaming change your income bracket significantly? When I was working both jobs, yes. Yes, it did. But to be clear, that doesn't matter. Income brackets don't just increase your taxes across the board. You only pay, it's marginal tax. So you only pay higher tax on income above the new bracket you break into. But after leaving my job, no. I'm basically in the same bracket now. If not lower. Because now I have to do things like pay for my own health insurance, which is shockingly expensive.
the glass cannon. Once again in that
Societal
same
income
position,
bracket?
that
No.
round 24
My
break.
day-to-day has not changed in any way, shape, or form. You didn't leave your job, right? I did.
This time
I did.
from even a Trailblazer to solidify that position, and that's a great hit from that Trailblazer to force out the early dash.
Even more, that's permanent damage there unless you can get the Kawazine because no armor. So Aspas lower than he wants to be right now.
Recalled smoke.
Wasn't it like a year break? Yeah, I've left my job for the next year. And potentially forever if I continue to grow the brand.
Not ready yet.
See if they can blast into B heaven here with some utility. It looks like a fake back towards A in the end though, Vans. They slow play this, but they got the numbers in their favor.
It's still going to be Aspas towards the back of A Heaven.
Health insurance is mid, just don't get sick. No, I'm paying for very good health insurance. I'm not a risk taker when it comes to my own personal health.
36 seconds left into the round. Aspas under heavy pressure out towards screens. Another op shot misses. But
Come on, 100 Thieves.
made it into the round. And the heal comes
100
up
Thieves
once
fighting!
as the plant comes
Come
up,
on!
100 Thieves.
Yeah, Aspas back to 100. That's a great call. They finally get him topped up. And the 5v5
It's, this ramps fight is the round.
Flooding up towards A Heaven. Couple of sprays through the toxic screen, back and forth, flashes on both
Yes,
ends.
Derek!
Still 100 Thieves with the first blood.
Come
Oh,
on!
Derek. Aspas still under
Good
heavy
screen
pressure, cannot
smoke.
Get any value out of this operator. As the players from Loud.
Yes!
Looking for that timing. Bang gets the kill.
Yes!
1 down to go.
Let's go.
Tuiz is stuck in a 5 versus 1.
Oh my gosh.
How much do you make by your full-time job? So it's very important to understand that a lot of compensation at high-paying tech companies is in stock. And so my pay actually went down when I was working at Tinder from my the initial contract I signed. So the stock price for Match Group when I signed with Tinder was about $160 per share. And when I left, it was about $35 per share. So all of my compensation, which was in stocks, was cut by more than 75%. So my total comp when I initially signed with Tinder was in the range of $300,000 a year. But a lot of that was in stock. And so while I did get promoted twice, the number actually didn't change much with the stock price going down. Not like that mattered. It's a ton of money.
That noise, waste that utility early for Loud. Trailblazer to clear out towards the top of Heaven. Even towards the back of the staircase to spawn.
Tuiz can see the wall in B now. Breaks the wall B for added pressure, and the team knows where.
If you guys start talking about the upsides and downsides of private healthcare, I will time you out. I do not want that discussion to get heated.
Under the vents. As the wall was broken, yes, they understand the pressure. So for 100 Thieves, they regain position back towards mid. But for Loud, grouping together, looking for a B-side hit.
Yeah, I'm in a high cost of living area. For my rent chat is like, oh, it's high.
Back in the site, less watching that flank, but not watching for the second one. As Cryo is safe at least from the Nova Pulse. The headshot that onto Sadat. Under still heavy pressure, the smoke's about to dissipate. Still gets these 2 kills. Back to a 1v1. Cryo sells at half HP.
Cryo.
Atfus on a 1v1 right across the corner. And we're dancing.
Oh!
Once again, the heroic play from Loud.
Expect my monthly rent to have 4 digits and start with a 2? God, I wish. That would be nice. That would be nice. The studio apartment I rented in Seattle when I first moved here 4 years ago was in that range.
Once again, 33 and
But I do not live in a
17.
studio apartment anymore.
Les is 18 and 17 right behind him, so you can see this is Aspas.
It's not over
day
5K
right
either.
now.
That's
That hero
ridiculous.
aura is flexing.
3 to
That
4
aura
is
where
the
you
correct
can make
range.
your opponent's move,
3 to 4 is the
use
correct range.
utility on you, or even call
To be clear, I was paying a lot less than that. I actually moved out of the city because I wasn't a fan of living luxuriously and spending that much on rent. But I recently moved back because people doxed me and found my home address, and it was scary. And now I live in a building with great security,
And so far,
but it has
as we're
higher
looking
rent.
Through the overtime rounds, not too much pressure coming out from the Thieves at the beginning towards the B site.
So,
More
yeah.
control towards some RAM control as well. as
Very
the early rounds
fun.
before.
It's my fault. When you open a business in the state of Washington, you have to state your address, like where you do your business. And in the state of Washington, you can't make that a PO box. You have to set it as your address. And so you could literally find my home address just by Googling it.
Right. You
That's
can't-
simple.
The thing that's actually
And so,
counters going fast.
yeah,
is
I
an
had people
operator.
like threatening
Hold a
me.
hard angle, you watch that
And
swing around,
I
and
did not
shoot,
want
leave.
it to get to a point where people would knock on my door because that could I don't want that mental trauma. So I moved.
He'll be doing that over and over.
What's the fix then?
Repositions into the same spot.
Good question. The fix is pretty much if you're famous enough to get doxxed, then you probably have enough money to live in a building with good security. I guess. I don't know.
So nothing really
Yeah, or
changes early
you
for
own
Loud's
an address
positioning.
for your business. That would work too. Yeah.
Of the Trailblazer, too.
Buy commercial real estate.
There's a lot of utility help used actually on the A side.
Little help from Kawazine, guarding lights across the map to retake control of positions. Stellar's leaving the camera work right now, so we can see this is going to be a mid to B play overall unless something drastic happens, and it's...
I don't have a 3-bedroom streets. I have a 2-bedroom. It's like 1,000, like 1,100 square feet. It's not that big.
Whether he's playing up on the boxes in the corner or
Look,
crossfire
Streets, when
with
I
somebody
incorporated, you need to understand, I had 30 viewers. 30 average viewers. It was just like a small group of people. We were just vibing. I just made an LLC because I was like selling some private coaching on the side. And then like 2 months pass and the whole gang is here. Oh.
Just like that.
Cryo can't win this.
And it's not going to happen. The flawless round for Loud to win the series here. But what a fight. What a fight for 100 Thieves.
An incredible fight. We see Loud keeping
Even
the
just being
first
active in
place
this server,
hold
my
now
LinkedIn views has gone up 300% this month. I'm
getting
not
closer,
surprised.
each team finding a way to
My
come
LinkedIn
so
views are
close to
off
beating
the
Loud. I
charts,
think
Brendan.
This is what
It's
becomes the
weird. It's
spectacular
weird,
thing is that they
man.
don't let it happen. They have the solutions. The timeouts from Fraud there at the end brings the team to a win at 15-13. But like you said, Vance, what a match.
Yeah, almost. It really came down to that final
Yeah,
round.
so I have fixed the problem now, Streets. You cannot find my current address online easily. But even if you do, my building has great security. Come raid the Underpeel? Say less. Probably because you link RoboBanana repos has a real name. I wish. I screwed this up when I was young. I basically combined the name Woohoojin with my real name. Like, you can Google Woohoojin and you'll find me very quickly. Because in middle school, I didn't anticipate becoming an internet celebrity.
Aspas on the other side just seem to be having an extra.
Is what it is. Pay out for Loud.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. 33-17, Aspas ends up on that split.
I mean, it's like Ludwig, you know? Like, his channel name is Ludwig, and his real name is Ludwig Ogren. Like,
but also having just a premier team of
what are you gonna do?
Like Kawazine and Tui.
You have your LinkedIn on your site? Yeah, because it used to just be my personal site for fun. And at this point, there's no reason to remove it because my anonymity is lost.
Had a very strong victory, convincing victory on that first map. 13-5 on Ascent.
How dare you not predict that in middle school? Exactly.
Congratulations to both of these teams.
All right, all right. Let's see, where's the Underpeel? There. The Underpeel now is having their first game of Rec League games. Highly suggest you check them out in the stage channel on Discord. Otherwise, we're going to go raid somebody. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for showing up to watch parties and having fun. Let me see. I believe, has Brad confirmed? Ooh, okay. Brad might do Bashi at like 1:30 tomorrow. I'll get you guys in the loop as fast as possible. Jet Daddy. Just look past Jet Daddy's overly loud personality chat. He's a great guy. And he's on the grind to become a Radiant player. Go wish him luck from me. Have a nice day. Thank you for showing up. Peace out.